this.
Yo,
one
I
more.
like this. This is so much more comfortable.
It's so much more
Yeah?
comfortable,
Yeah,
right?
this is
Chill.
good.
It is a
This
better
chill.
vibe.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, man. Okay, you know what? Let's just get started. You know what I watched this? What I just started like that?
What are you?
No, we can't. When we have a guest.
I guess so. Yeah. Practice up more.
I'm not a guest anymore, guys.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, guys, we have a repeat offender today.
Yes, exactly. There you
We
go.
have our other
He's back at it
co-host.
again. Yeah, you know. the third guy, you know, on the pod, guys.
We're
The
gonna
second
steal
guy.
him.
That second guy, actually.
We're
yeah.
stealing him.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, what does
I
it say?
I-
Just called
no,
you the third.
No,
You
no.
know why? Because of that earlier when she was saying, remember the guy, the
Yeah.
extra guy. So I was
But
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah, yeah.
honestly,
Playing
you
on
know,
that.
you are one of the guys now. You know, he's like
One of
not
the
a guy.
homies. You're
Yeah,
one of the homies.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, but I'm not one of the guys.
Okay, whatever.
Well,
They take that as an insult.
like,
That's a good
guys
thing.
is like, you know, the
Yeah.
homies.
Okay, fine. I'll take that. I'll take
Yeah,
that.
come
Like,
on.
what do I call you
Alright,
guys
fine.
every time I call you? Well, I literally just said it.
Yeah, hey,
Hey, guys.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hey guys.
You know, so it works perfectly.
Okay, fine.
There, come on.
Why?
That's not an
Yeah.
insult.
Why can't you guys just be one of the girls? You were one
Okay,
of the
doesn't-
girls in
that
LA.
doesn't-
He was. Yes, he was.
What?
You were one of
Yes,
the
you were.
girls?
You were one of the girls.
I was not one of the girls.
Yes, you were.
That gesture says enough.
He literally joined our girls trip.
No way. Were you actually the only guy there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
So how
But
did it-
I'm used to that. Like I
Yeah.
grew up because
With-
all
yeah.
the guys just end up ghosting the group. That's why, or they just end up flopping, like literally just disappearing.
So what made you stay?
I had a
He's
car.
our designated
I was-
driver.
I have a car. Damn.
We both had the same.
What a damn shame,
He's like,
yo.
what made you stay? I was like,
He can drive, guys. I guess he can be one of us.
Basically, that's what kept me.
Yeah.
I was
And
just
then
a
Nabat
driver.
got her license, and then
And then I became useless, but I stuck
no,
around.
you still
okay?
you still stuck around.
Yeah.
You know what though? Like
Yeah.
he adds diversity.
Exactly.
He meets our
They need-
diversity quota.
They
Okay.
need my perspective.
The male
as a
logic,
man.
too.
Exactly.
You need the male logic.
Exactly.
Why not?
Exactly.
Sorry, we don't need
You
anyone
know,
to
who do you think
mansplain
they
things
call?
to us.
Who do you think they call when they need someone to lift something for
Exactly.
Can I just tell
or
you
they
something?
need someone to give them instructions on
Yes.
something. Electronics.
Every time I'm driving
What?
and I'm like, if I get into an accident or like the wheel just magically pops off, who would
Yeah.
I call? It's you.
Exactly.
So why not have him
My
on the
brother
trip?
my brother would take way too long to get to me. I'm like, Amir is like,
So why not have him there then?
which is why he joined our trip.
Yeah.
was it
well,
was
like,
it a road trip?
No,
Oh,
it was,
no.
like it was. We flew there.
Oh.
It was LA. It was LA, right?
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay,
driving
okay,
to LA,
okay,
man.
okay,
No,
okay.
no,
I
no,
didn't
no.
know. I didn't know which one this was. Apparently, you've been on a lot of them with them.
No. That
No,
was like the
really?
first- that was like this is like the first official trip we've all taken together.
Well, Ethiopia, me, you, and your sister.
But like you guys are basing my sister, so I don't know if I count that as a girls trip. Like
okay,
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
it's
that's-
girls trip.
that's
and
not a girls
even
trip.
then,
Yeah.
even then, like for the girls trip, like they're all basically like my family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
we are.
all of them were literally my
We
family.
are your family.
Yeah, exactly. So,
like the kind of sort of.
What is
Yeah.
he trying to say here?
I know, right?
I don't consider all of them family.
no,
Depends.
but yeah, I think we just I didn't even think about it like that, honestly.
Yeah.
We just vibe.
Yeah.
We have no choice, honestly. We grew up together, so.
Yeah.
exactly.
They kind of co-opted my trip, honestly. I just went to visit my sister. Okay,
First of all,
so you were trying to do something on your own, and then they're like, "Oh,
and they're like, "Oh, you're going
how
to
about
LA?
we tag along?"
let me tell you.
Come on, man. He's trying to have a solo trip, and you guys.
No. Okay, yes,
No, I'm
you do go to LA solo
Yeah.
most of the time
Yeah.
or with your mom, but we were already planning this LA trip like months ago
Okay.
with his sister.
Oh,
we
so she
knew
knew about this.
She knew, and then she was like, why don't we tell Amir to come? I was like, yeah, true, which we did. And then you're like, okay, let me see if I can get off from work.
Wait a minute. Was he part of the planning phase though? When you guys were making your LA trip?
Basically,
like I wasn't technically. I think,
Be honest. It's a safe space.
Okay, no.
Be safe.
No,
It's a safe space. You can say, you know,
I was already gonna go to LA like by myself or whatever.
Okay.
And then they said they were gonna go to LA, and then
But did they tell you before? Were you initially in the plan?
it was like around the same time.
no.
It was all in
we
the air at
planned
that
with
point.
you in mind.
Yeah.
I made a stopover somewhere else, so I
Oh.
didn't travel with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I just met
Side
them
mission.
in LA. Yeah, side mission.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it worked out. It was a nice trip. It
Yeah.
was fun.
You
What'd
had
you,
fun, right?
what'd you guys end up doing anyways? How's LA? The traffic there is, I went there once.
yeah.
It's so disgusting.
Oh yeah.
It's so
Yeah,
frustrating.
it's actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like here. Maybe not as bad as
No.
here.
Are you crazy?
Worse than here. Sorry, I meant it's worse than here.
Yeah.
Bad. Thank God it's
There was one
nowhere
night,
near LA.
literally the night that Nabat got injured, like she
Oh.
almost broke her leg.
yeah.
What?
Okay,
What happened?
so our
Like-
friend Nabat, you'll meet her later.
Yeah.
Okay. Background story.
Can you fix your cable actually? So,
True.
you know, a one wheel. Have you ever seen a one wheel?
Yeah.
So basically, I was riding it on the beach. I brought it out, and they were all like looking at it, and they're like,
I
let
wanna
me try.
try.
Exactly. And then for some reason, we were all praying at this point. We
Yeah.
finished praying.
Yeah.
I turn around, and I don't know why Nabat had this idea.
It happened so fast.
It literally happened so bad. All I see is Nabat step on it.
Without even consulting you.
Yeah, without
No.
consulting me. Next second, she's on the floor.
Damn, crying.
You know what?
Huh?
She didn't
No,
cry.
she didn't cry.
If she almost broke her leg, it's
No,
pretty,
but the
pretty
way
bad, right?
the way that she felt, it looked so casual that I was like,
Yeah,
oh, she's fine. Like
yeah,
I really
yeah.
didn't panic.
Oh.
And then I saw the way like her knee was bent a little funny.
Yeah.
Like in a way that it shouldn't be bending. So I was
Yeah.
like, are you okay? And she's like, no, I can't
Yeah.
walk.
Is this supposed to
So-
look like that?
No, for a second, we were all scared to even touch her leg.
Yeah, like we didn't know what to do.
yeah.
Because when you touch it and you see something move that's not supposed to move, then you're like, you know that it's bad,
something's
right?
wrong. Yeah.
Exactly. So at that point, but once we touched it and we found like it wasn't
It was stable.
like, it was stable.
Yeah.
A little.
It popped a little, remember? And we
her
were,
knee,
like,
her knee
all
looked like it was
screaming.
popping. I think we were just
Yeah.
kind of like just we were all in adrenaline at the moment. We didn't know what we were seeing, right?
Yeah.
But then once we like got, oh yeah. So what I was talking about the traffic thing.
Yeah.
So think about this. Like this is happening. You want to get back to a hospital or your apartment as quickly as possible.
Good luck.
We were in Malibu.
Yeah.
And Malibu is like going to like Guelph
God.
compared to here.
Really?
Like it's
From-
equivalent to going to Guelph from here. It's far.
From here, your house?
No, from like downtown LA.
Oh, okay.
So to get back from there
Mm-hmm.
to the apartment, it took I think like
It was like an hour.
2
and a-
hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2
almost 2
hours.
And this, mind you, this girl's injured.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's in like in throbbing pain for 2 hours.
Damn, you guys give her ice pack at least or something?
We
Yeah.
had nothing.
No, we stopped at a gas
Did we
station.
stop? Oh,
remember?
No, but we stopped. Did we stop at a gas
It's
station?
like a
to get ice?
random gas station. Yeah, remember?
Ah,
Iman got
yeah,
it in like
yeah,
a
yeah,
cup,
yeah,
and we're
yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
okay, here's some ice. Like I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
what
we
even
else
don't
to
know.
get even to get to that gas station, it took like 30 minutes.
And
Yeah.
then because we were in a panic and we're like, girl, I don't know if you're gonna make it.
Yeah.
We
I don't know
had-
if you're going to. Why?
we had-
Over exaggerating.
we had her
You're on your
friend-
last life. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Sorry.
Okay, we were all like,
We panicked so bad that
You
we
guys
like,
are the worst.
yeah, it was bad.
I'm trying to stay alive here, guys. What do you mean?
we have a friend who's in med school in
Yeah,
LA. So
yeah.
remember we were like messaging him like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
hey, so like should we go to the hospital?
The knee
Like,
doesn't
he's
look great.
Yeah,
Like
we
he's like
literally
telehealth or something.
Yeah.
we literally made him come to the house like as a doctor, like a doctor call.
Yeah, he came and he like checked it out. He's like, yeah, I don't think you should go to the hospital.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was so nonchalant about it. He's like, whatever, you'll be
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
But like
yeah.
his predictions,
Yeah.
which like sorry for putting you on blast.
Was that on point?
Yeah, because when we got back to, she didn't have insurance.
Yeah, of
in
course.
The
Yeah,
States.
you can't go to the hospital there.
So we went like as soon as we
Landed.
and like everything that he said was true. Like
So what was wrong with it?
MCL.
Yeah, MCL or ACL
was it
was
sprain
like
or like
sprain.
a tear?
It's this. I don't think it was like a full tear, but she
So
did
sprain,
injure
eh?
it.
She did injure it, yeah.
It's pretty
Usually
bad.
she would be here to like explain herself, but
Yeah, she'll be here. She'll tell you the full
Yeah, yeah,
story.
yeah, yeah. we
funny enough, like literally the day before that, we all
Yeah.
went out for ice cream, and he was at the hospital.
Yeah.
But it was
Yeah.
close to where we were,
Mm-hmm.
so he came in his gown and everything, and he showed us like how he would. Because, ironically enough, the residency he was doing in that hospital
Yeah.
was for joint injuries.
Oh wow! What are
Which
the
is
chances?
exactly what she needed, and
Damn.
he actually like showed us how to check for it
Yeah.
the
Oh,
day
yeah.
before,
I remember he
like
did that.
exactly where she hurt herself. It was the
Mm-hmm.
weirdest thing.
That is so. That's some crazy foreshadowing.
Yeah,
I know,
exactly.
You guys
I
gonna
know.
need this. Gonna need this information for tomorrow. By the way.
This makes me sound like a movie.
yeah, right.
But you know, and then even when we got to the hospital here, like
Yeah.
so we were on different flights from
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
So he was on a flight after us.
Yeah.
yeah.
But because the Canadian healthcare system is so shit, we were still at the hospital by the time he landed,
Yeah.
like hours later.
And I had to go and actually. It was the day that it was like negative 20 something. In the
It
city.
was so.
snow-
let me
the
tell you,
snowstorm?
there was no snow,
It was just
but
really
it was
cold.
like bone chilling cold, and
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
just came back from California, so we're in
Yeah,
like
it's-
little leather jackets, like Cali girls.
Yeah, right. It just came from some good weather.
And I had to go and jump their car.
Yeah, because Nabat's car was
Nabat's
sitting
car.
outside for a week because she
Oh
parked it
my
at.
Yeah.
She works at the
God,
hospital
yeah, yeah, yeah,
conveniently.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
So she parked it there for a week,
yeah.
and so basically we dropped her off at the hospital, and
Yeah.
then we went to go take our suitcases.
The
in,
same
put it in the
hospital
car.
she works at.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It works. She can get some days off now.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So then our other cousin that was with us, Iman's like, I think you should just start the car, like just to warm it up, like just in case. I was like, why? It's fine. We'll just start it when we have to leave. She's like, no. I think you should start it. I was like, okay, fine, whatever.
She didn't want to say it.
And
She-
I was thinking like, wouldn't it be funny if the car wouldn't start?
She knew something was up.
So I tried to start the car. I'm like, this don't sound right.
Did it make the whole click, 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 click
Yeah, yeah,
sound?
yeah.
Yeah, and so I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God. So I can't call Amir because he's on a flight, which
Damn.
normally would be my go-to.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, what do I do? So I call my
Man,
dad.
you should have called Kevin Gates.
Kevin,
Come on, man.
What is he gonna do?
You don't know. Oh, man.
come on.
If
He
only
can
you
start
knew
a
that.
battery with a bare
With
hand.
bare hands.
Oh.
That was the joke.
Mhm.
You're not cultured,
He
man.
put
I
his kid's
know.
life on it.
Yeah, he put his
Sorry.
kid's life on it. That was crazy.
Real though. Yo.
All my
Sorry,
kids.
guys.
Exactly.
What?
Straight face.
Yeah, we gotta
Straight
check up on
face.
them.
I felt so bad
That's
for that,
crazy.
So I called my dad and
Yeah.
I was like, what do I do? And he
Right.
was like, so then he did the dad side, you know, the
Yeah.
she's always getting
I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So he's like, all right,
Yeah.
when you guys are like close to being done at the hospital, call me because I don't want to. Because once you jump the car, you have to leave it running, right?
Right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, fine, you know, whatever. So we get to the hospital and I was like, let me just text Amir. He'll see it when he lands. So I'm like, text me as soon as you land, please.
And
So
then
he-
you saw that delivered.
Yeah, no, it didn't deliver at the time,
Oh,
but it
okay.
did eventually.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then he did, and he was like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna get my car too, and if
Mhm.
if it starts, then I'll come and jump your car
And
too.
Yeah.
weirdly enough, like my car is notorious for not working in cold weather.
Mm.
I have no idea, you know.
That the weather was that bad.
Huh? I knew the weather. I knew the weather's gonna be cold. Well, actually, yeah, sort of. Because I don't know, someone warned me ahead of time. So that's why I was so worried to the point where I called my coworker ahead of time, who lives like 5-10 minutes away,
Yeah.
and I told him like, "Hey, can you take some jumper cables and put them like under my car, so when I get there, I can
Use them just in
use
case."
them." Yeah, because I couldn't remember if I had jumper cables in the car.
Yeah.
But when I got there, I felt so bad. I even made my dad
Yeah.
drive all the way from
From
Scarborough to
Scarborough.
Brampton and meet me there because
Just in case.
And thankfully enough, like when I got there, I literally turned the key, start off like nothing was the issue. Like not even like
He must have been pissed. He's like, okay, so
exactly.
I guess I could go.
Yeah.
I should have called him.
Yeah. Loki, he like came back to you guys too. But
know.
I told him, I was like, no, you go home and I'll take care of the girls.
Yeah,
after this.
of course. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you brought him all the way there.
Exactly.
It's only
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, that's when I realized
yeah.
that I knew nothing about cars. I mean, I
Right.
know now, like you guys know I know
Yeah.
nothing about cars. But
yeah.
but in this moment, like I was just thinking, like, what if I had a jumper cable? Like, I don't even know where to hook it up to.
Mm-hmm.
Like this happened to me before. Where my
But you
car
need two
died.
cars. That's the thing, though.
No, but he didn't you have like the battery pack thing?
Oh, you had the battery one too?
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
had the battery
Okay,
pack,
okay,
but
so
I think I ended up using because it was so cold.
Yeah.
Another funny thing is that the battery pack itself was dead
Oh.
when I got in the car because it was so cold that I guess it
Yeah,
froze
yeah,
the battery.
yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
if
yeah,
that's
yeah.
exactly what happened. Sometimes it acts weird,
Yeah.
but that wasn't enough to jump
Power
it.
Yeah.
So I just used
Car
my
to
own
car.
car.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One time, my car died and it was like maybe 2 a.m. and I was in front of my friend's like building and I was terrified. I'm like, I've never been in a situation where my car died and I was alone. Like
Yeah.
it happened with Jojo and Jojo's the name of the car. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
and when we were in bed.
I'm like, who's JoJo? The car? What? The car has a name?
I don't remember why we called her Jojo.
Why the hell does a car have a name?
Maybe because it was your mom.
No. It was we borrowed.
Oh, that JoJo.
Yeah, that
okay,
JoJo.
okay.
See, he
Yeah,
knows
yeah,
the
yeah. Now I
name.
remember now.
Okay, so you get it now.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
this was
yeah,
the thing.
Yeah.
So
So-
for some reason, like cars seem to die around me. I don't know.
So you give them names.
Well, this one we gave. I don't remember why we called it. Nabat will tell us
Okay.
later.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
remember why we called it Jojo. We had a reason for it, but
Mm-hmm.
that was my first experience with a car dying.
Okay, yeah.
But this time it was like my own car, and I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And so I remember like after that situation, I told my dad, I was like, I'm gonna need you to like teach me because
Or just sign up for some roadside assistance or something. You know, some company.
yeah, but I'd rather like learn.
True.
You
But
know,
not
like,
everything you could do on your own.
Where do you
never
like hook up the little
know.
pincher
Yeah,
thingies?
yeah, right.
Last week I learned where to put washer fluid in. I didn't know where to put that.
What?
really
It
don't
literally
know.
says on it.
I
it has
didn't
a
know.
sign
Yeah,
and
it has a
everything.
sign. The windshield.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Like I literally, the sign came on in my brother's car, which I was using for the week,
Yeah.
and he had a full bottle of it. But
Yeah.
so I'm like, I don't know. How to
Was it
do
empty
that.
from the beginning of the week to the end of the week?
No.
I was about to say.
He filled it up,
Oh,
and then
he did.
halfway through the week,
Mhm.
it showed, and I was like, oh, whatever. He'll just fill it.
Yeah. That's a you problem.
So when I was
Yeah.
taking his car back to his house, I'm
And
like,
the
by
women
the way,
say they don't need us,
I was like,
right?
by the way, your washer fluid's out. He's like, so why
Mhm.
didn't you fill it up? There's a
There's a-
full
yeah.
thing in the back, and I was like, yeah,
Couldn't be bothered.
I didn't know, so here, it's your job.
Hey.
And you wonder why we always take the reins and,
No, you guys need us, though. You actually do.
Okay. Break it down.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
You
First
just
of all,
you just
this is not a
proved
fair
you just
fight.
proved to us why you guys need us.
Yeah, so you tell us.
Well,
now
I
you-
could learn how to fill a car with washer fluid or like jump a car. I could learn that. I don't need you.
But you guys don't.
No, it's because I never had to.
And who's gonna mansplain it for you?
I could always call someone to do it for me.
Okay, so tell us what women help us with. Go ahead. I want to know what yours is. You know,
You're saying that as if like you're waiting for me to fail. Like you don't believe me already.
No, just but
First of all, both of
asked
you
a simple
guys
question.
have sisters and mothers. Okay?
Yeah.
So
so what does that have to
We
do
didn't.
with
Yeah, we didn't say. We literally
you
just asked a simple
wouldn't be
question.
here without.
Okay.
No, we're just.
I
Asking.
don't like being ganged up on, guys.
Just
This is a hostile environment. I don't feel comfortable.
we're bringing the heat.
Can you crack the window?
Oh my god. Do you actually need?
No, I was joking.
Nah.
No, but in reality, like none of us would be here if it wasn't for our mothers. Okay.
That's
Okay.
a fact.
So
I mean, you're just
Yeah,
stating a fact.
But at this moment, I don't need.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Okay. So
What?
you're telling me you could go the rest of your life as a single man without getting married?
Damn.
You can answer for him.
Definitely not.
Exactly.
I could.
You could.
No,
I could do it.
You live
No,
your whole
you
life
couldn't.
single.
No, you couldn't.
Like if I had no choice,
You'd have a
sure,
break-
I
you'd
could
have a
do
breaking
it.
Well, you have a choice though.
Yeah, no, okay.
You have
but
several
that-
choices,
No,
okay?
but that doesn't answer the original question. We said need. Like
You do.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
like I don't need a woman like to survive.
Oh yeah. You don't. I
You
agree.
know,
Yeah. You don't.
If
need a
if you
woman
got
to
rid of
survive.
all the men in this world, I feel like women would last like 2 weeks.
There would be world peace.
2 weeks.
There
this
would-
guy said
Exactly.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
You're
You
about
guys
to
would
start.
you guys would like come together, try make friends. You guys would start like backstabbing each other, and then like
Yeah,
war
yeah.
will continue and everything.
No friendship would last more than a week.
You literally agreed with us last time that girls can't be friends for long.
Okay, let me.
First things first.
We're gonna get so much hate after this.
Can
You
women
too,
even
right?
share multiple friend groups and bring them together?
Exactly.
You know
Or
what?
do they have to keep them separate?
I'm a byproduct of that.
Really?
What?
How did that
I've
happen?
had several different groups of friends.
Were you able to bring them together?
Yeah, I think.
No, I feel like
My
they
friends
all
watching
tried
this
to
are
come
gonna be
together and
like,
destroyed each other.
Yeah, they destroy each other.
Yeah.
No, but like, how many times in the past have we done like barbecues and stuff?
Barbecue's a one-off.
Okay.
No, but like you bring everyone together.
No, that's like a
the
one-off.
last
That's an
barbecue,
occasion.
yeah.
That's an occasion.
And the last one I've been to is like in 2017.
I'm talking about coming together on a regular. Like you guys are
Yeah.
friends. This is your circle.
Yeah. Because when I was younger, like you had like your.
You're not convincing me right
No,
now.
no, no, no,
Yeah, me
no, no,
either.
no. Hold on.
It was like
Listen.
Yeah.
No,
no.
listen. Okay, so like when I was younger, you know,
Yeah.
you have like your friends that like your parents are friends with their parents, so you
Right.
go over to their house on the weekends and
Right,
stuff.
right.
So there's those friends that I had.
Okay.
Then there was like the Saturday school, Islamic school friends.
Mhm.
Then there was like the community friends that I had that don't go to Saturday school. and they-
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then when you get older and eventually your paths cross,
Yeah.
everyone mingles and mixes.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
But is it consistent?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think so. Like I feel like guys could do that though.
yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, I feel like guys will.
But
It
you
goes
guys-
back to the whole thing that we don't need to get deep with each other. You know,
Yeah,
we don't need
that's
to
what
like.
That's not a quality friendship though. Like how are you
Yeah,
gonna
how's-
how are you gonna have a
why?
friendship and not
Why
get
do
deep
why
with
can
each
you
other?
Okay, what's
determine
considered
what a
deep,
quality
though?
friendship
how can-
means?
Yeah.
How can you determine what a quality friendship
quality
means?
for me.
Okay, so for you, what is considered quality friendship?
Yeah.
And why does it need to be deep?
So okay,
It
I
ain't
saw
that
this
deep.
It ain't that deep. It really.
I saw this TikTok this
Okay.
week actually, and it made me think. So I'll tell you what my old perspective was, and I'll tell you
Okay.
what it is now since I've seen that.
Okay, fair. Go ahead.
Since I've seen that TikTok.
Okay.
So in the past, the way that I would view or judge my friendships is like you have to be multifaceted, right? Like I have to be able to have a good time with you,
Facts.
but I also have to be able to vent to you, cry to you, laugh with you, vice versa, obviously, because it's not a one-sided friendship, right? Like give and take.
Yeah.
But you also like there has to be a mutual benefit to this friendship.
Right.
Because if I'm constantly thinking of you and I'm like, oh, what a burden, then that's not a friendship to me. Because then I'm constantly thinking of ways of how to let go of this friendship, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know how I know that guys are better at being friends than women? So don't look at me like that.
I'm waiting for this explanation.
I've seen so many stories of guys who don't even speak the same language, but like have the strongest and deepest friendship I've ever seen in my life. Have you not seen those stories on like TikTok and stuff? There are two guys. There'll be like a Spanish dude and like some white guy.
Are they friends or like they just met up randomly?
Like they met up. I don't know, on some like expedition. Like the white dude came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay, and like they just have like such a strong bond, but they don't speak the same language. They vibe with each other.
Yeah.
But based off of what then? If they can't communicate, what
You know what? I wish I had a perfect. I think about it in my mind.
You say that because there was one situation that I read actually like a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Like that. So there's one guy in China.
Yeah.
Two friends. One is blind. One has no arms. And they like plant trees together.
See?
And like they've been doing this
so
because
random.
I know, right? It was so random. But they benefit each other because one of them could see, guides him, and the other one
Practical.
because he has arms,
he has
but he's
arms.
blind.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's
So
so
he plants the
cute.
trees, the other one guides him. And they've been
That's
friends
so
for forever.
cute.
Yeah.
But that's a mutually beneficial
I
friendship.
mean, yeah, I know. Yeah,
See,
it is mutually beneficial. You're right. Yeah.
We
But-
bond. I feel like guys, we bond through like activities.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
And
Like-
we
Because I don't
bond
think
through
guys really
emotional.
get deep like that with each
Yeah.
other. You know, like
You're telling me that you don't like. Who do you confide in then?
like family.
Yeah.
I would confide in family.
Family. If you have a wife, your wife.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but like, you don't talk to your friends.
Of course, you talk to your friends, but like you don't
Yeah.
cry to your friends. Like,
Yeah.
What?
not guys.
Nah.
I don't think guys do though.
Yeah.
Ever?
Like, okay. Maybe
feel like that's-
maybe this is a millennial thing. Sorry. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
What are you trying to
Millennial thing versus like a Gen Z thing. Because I have seen some TikToks where guys like.
Gen
Yeah.
Z are
And there's
more
nothing
in-
wrong with it.
Yeah. There's
They're
nothing wrong
more
with
in
it.
tune
Exactly.
with
There's
their
nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing
emotions
wrong
for
with it.
sure. Like I will say they are definitely more like millennial guys. Y'all need therapy.
Why? Like, what do you?
Because you guys are just not like. I think you have a fear
Not
of
emotional?
being. Yeah, you have a fear of being vulnerable,
I don't think it's a fear. of
Yeah,
being
I don't think it's a
vulnerable.
fear.
I don't think it's fear.
or the inability to be vulnerable.
Yeah, maybe an inability, but like I don't think it's necessarily.
Because I feel
a bad
like you
thing.
have to be like you have to come from that type of environment. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where you see
yeah.
other men being able to do that, like that do those kind of things, like are
Yeah.
able to, you show emotion, all that. I haven't really been around that, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't know.
that's where friends come into play, right? Like if you guys create that safe space within your friend group.
But something really messed up has to happen if I see my boy crying. Like, bro,
Yeah,
like, what's going on?
exactly.
Like this is actually deep. Like, you know,
Okay, like
Yeah.
what if like your friend just went through a breakup? He's never gonna
he's
talk
not gonna
about.
cry.
Yeah.
He's not. Gonna cry.
Guys cry.
Guys cry, of course, but like
Yeah,
not
but,
to
like,
me,
they'll
I don't
cry
think
by
he would to-
themselves,
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
think he would to me though.
That's
You know,
so
your guys are there
depressing.
to pick you up after, like to like take
Yeah.
you out and like make you forget about it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah. It is.
I
What
tell
it is.
that's why I said, guys, we bond and we get stronger bonds through activities by going out and doing stuff. Basketball,
I feel like women
soccer,
need
I don't know,
that
anything.
need to cry it out for them. Like
Mhm.
that works for them.
I mean, it's not all about crying. Like I told you, you have to be there for the good times and the bad.
And the bad, yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
Of course.
Because you know what? I think because you guys don't have the ability to be that emotional support person,
Mhm.
even if let's say like if I had a man,
You should have muted your phone. Huh?
I know.
That's good.
Yeah, right?
Talking to
My
us about
bad.
muting the phone.
It's
Huh?
distracting.
Make sure, guys, you keep your phone on
Sorry.
D&D.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Take your own advice.
Even if I had a man, like yeah, I'll confide in him, but I feel like the support is not the same.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
You
I
know,
feel, I
like-
feel like you're probably better off getting it
Guys,
from your girls.
they simplify everything.
Everything, which is
I'm like
there's good and bad in that though.
Yeah.
Like-
There's good and bad in anything, really.
Yeah.
okay, I have like very few times that I've confided in Amir.
Like
Yeah.
for example, would you, if you like lost a job, would you cry about it?
Yeah,
I feel like I would.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
you wouldn't cry. You just be like, whatever it is, what it is.
Man, it is what it is.
Yeah.
man. Just
Yo,
like
that
yesterday,
EI is
you
coming through.
Yeah,
I
and
have
just-
some type of vacation time.
Exactly. Just like you've never had a job before, you were able to figure it out. That's like at least my job logic.
Yeah.
Like there was a time where I didn't
Okay,
have a
well-
job, and then I had this, and then
The one time that I lost, I don't want to talk about this on camera though,
Why?
because it's like really like unnecessarily vulnerable. Like for
is
no-
it really?
Yeah.
But this is a safe space.
This is a safe space.
on camera for everyone to watch.
That's what a podcast is.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, come on now.
Like you're just making me spill my guts now. Like,
Yeah.
this is
You don't have to
weird.
go in depth.
But
Do you
like, it was-
forget what we talked about on like our first 10 episodes? or
I
20
know,
episodes?
I know.
What'd
but like,
yeah, what'd you say? What'd you say?
We
What
talk
is-
about like depression and like
Oh,
going
man,
through like
what? This is a
breakup.
walking. This is a
breakups,
walk in the
everything.
park.
Exactly.
no, it was okay. I actually lost my job once upon a time. I was on a contract, and I remember they're like, "Sorry, we're not extending it," and I was like mortified.
Did they give you a heads up?
No, okay, I have to give you context. Oh,
But
All
contracts are like that,
Yeah,
right?
contracts
No,
are
but
like that.
Yeah.
okay, I'll give you context. Now I'm getting like sweaty because I'm like nervous. I'm getting
Why?
anxious about it. But basically, during this time, I had just like I was fresh out of a breakup of a serious relationship, so I was struggling at work. Like it was very apparent that I was going through it.
Yeah.
And so the manager, like my manager, was like I told her what was happening, so she knew, and she's like, honestly, like I really think you should take this time to like take care of yourself. At the time, I didn't see it as her genuinely caring. I was just like, she's so mean. Like, how can she kick me when I'm down? So the first
Oh,
thing,
you mean when they ended your contract, they told you to take time for yourself?
yeah, like she was like using it as an excuse. And so I was like, okay. And I remember like I kept it together until I was like right outside of my house, and my dad called because I was texting my brother. Like I told him first, and I was like trying to hold it together, and he told my dad. So my dad calls me, and he was so nice about it. He was like, hey, because we used to go to work together. He's like, hey, so are we going home together? And I was like, no. He's like, why? I'm like, because I'm already home. He's like,
Yeah.
why are you home? And then I started like bawling my eyes out. But the reason why I cried was because I think I obviously had like the emotional burden of a breakup too.
Yeah.
And then
you
this
just
was
felt
just-
like nothing's going right for you right now.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
It
Yeah,
probably had nothing to do with the actual like job,
Yeah.
and more of just what was going on in your life at the time.
I feel like
Yeah.
if you were just in a stable emotional situation at the time,
Yeah.
and you lost a job, I think you would have been like, oh, okay, you know, like
yeah.
Honestly,
It
I
is
would have
what it
seen
is.
it as like, okay, pay me my severance and I'm gonna go on vacation.
That's
now
it.
Yeah.
I would say that. But like
Yeah.
at the time, I was devastated. I was so upset, and I'm laughing about it now, but I remember at the time, like I genuinely felt like my world was coming to an end. And I think like 2 months later I ended up going to Turkey on vacation.
On vacation, right?
Yeah, to try and like distract myself. But
Yeah, you need those mental health breaks.
but even like what I was trying to get at about all of this was I remember when I told Amir that my relationship ended, he said the funniest thing to me, and I will never forget it.
Yeah.
Because this is like an example of, you weren't simplifying it, this is just your personality.
I literally can't remember what I said, but
I told him, and I was finally like able to tell him without breaking down, and I like your mom knew about it, and,
Yeah.
and your sister knew and everything, but I was like, I have to tell Amir. So I told him, and he was like, it's okay. At least now you don't have to move out of Toronto. And then you just gave me a hug. That was literally what he said to
This guy
me.
was looking out for himself. He's like, thank God she's staying in the city. Damn.
Because his sister already
We
moved to
dodged,
LA.
we dodged the bullet, bro.
I couldn't lose a second sister.
Yeah,
Okay,
man. We dodged the bullet, guys.
And so he said
She's staying
that,
home.
and I was like, wow, he really just simplified it so much.
Yeah.
Like, he really said, it's okay, at least you're not moving. And I had nothing to say. I was like,
You're right. Yeah.
you're right.
Oh. Hey, you have the support you need. You're here in the city. That's it.
And I just like, I literally didn't even know. I didn't have anything to say. I was just
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah. I'm telling you, guys, is just like straight to the point. It's
Even if it's like drama. How many times have I vented to you about drama, and you're like,
you guys know how annoyed I get with drama.
but like, okay, so I remember when we went to brunch in LA,
Yeah.
we were literally, imagine he was one of the girls, I'm telling you.
Ugh,
Okay,
I know.
because he was included in the conversation.
it's like, guys, give me the tea. Come on.
He was so excited. You were excited to hear it. Come on.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I literally, genuinely get so annoyed when I hear
But
that.
Yeah.
but he gave his input.
Okay.
He was a contributing member.
Okay. Yeah. He was part of the
Yeah.
council.
Oh
but,
yeah.
But I quickly realized when I was giving my input that I was ignorant. So
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But we gave you context, and you were
Yeah.
like, okay, you know, and I liked your perspective.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I know.
Okay.
I agree. It's logical
Yeah.
because that's how y'all think, with logic and not emotion.
Yeah.
So I'll give
There
you
you
that.
go.
I'll
There
give
you
you
go.
that.
Yeah.
I will give you that. But sometimes in this world, it's not black and white. You guys see it as black and white.
Yeah.
Very
We see it as
much,
gray.
yeah. Mhm.
Sometimes you need
Yeah,
the
you're right.
emotion.
You need depth.
Yes.
You know, you need to be able to like tap into different emotions. You know,
Mhm.
not feel like a robot.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
exactly.
Yeah.
True.
So like lighten up, guys. It's not always about logic.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
to each their own.
But you know, but the thing
Okay.
is that like it's because from my perspective, I'm always trying to get to the most positive outcome of something.
Yeah,
And
And sometimes I'll even throw myself
under the bus in order
under the
to,
bus in
yeah.
order to reach that,
Yeah.
or not throw myself under the bus, but also like I'll take a hit to make sure that the situation like comes out positive.
What?
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
never do that.
Because
At my
at the
own
end of the day, I'm
expense?
like, it ain't that. What do you call
Yeah,
it?
sometimes you gotta take L's.
Ain't that much? Yeah,
You
I'll
gotta
take an L.
like if you look at it like
Give
the
me an
greater,
example.
like if you say like this situation here for the greater good, if I just bite my tongue or not say something about it, even though I know I'm in the right, then I'm willing to compromise. I'll take the L.
Like if you're
That works in relationships.
If you're in a fight with like a boy, exactly. If you're fight with your boy, like someone you know for your whole life, you'll be in like an argument, and like you both will be on like separate extremes. Sometimes I'll just like concede and be like, okay, you know what, you're right. It is. You're right on that thing. Even though in my mind I'm still like, okay,
I can still take it there.
Yeah.
That's interesting that you say that, because I feel like I have this perception that guys are so prideful that they wouldn't do that.
No, man. No. I don't
Sometimes you just gotta let things slide for the greater good, you know.
And plus, another thing is like energy. You know, do you have the energy to really?
Yeah,
chill,
exactly.
Like, I'm good. You know, I don't want to do the back and forth. I'd rather just chill. You know,
maybe like pre-2020. I feel like everyone
before
was ready
COVID.
Everyone was ready to tussle, but then COVID just drained the life out of everybody.
Your social battery is just like
you just don't tolerate or like have the energy for things.
Yeah, exactly. So I think everybody's like that right now. You know, I rather just if I can get out of the situation where there's not any like back and forth or I'd rather do it like that. You know.
Okay.
We train ourselves well for when we have a wife. And, you know, wife is always right?
Happy life, happy wife.
Exactly.
Right? Or happy wife, happy life. Yeah.
Exactly.
Amir's redeeming himself after the 4 wives.
Yo, what was the like? I want to know. Like, were people really getting at you?
I think it was tongue in cheek.
I mean,
like one thing people have to remember is that like a lot of
first of all, can you clarify exactly what you said?
Yeah.
What?
Can you repeat
no,
it?
all I said is that like, you know,
and don't water it down.
Huh?
Not you being an instigator.
Just to brush past a little bit, you know, all I said was that, you know, in heaven you're told, or in Jannah you're told that you'll meet your wife there if you love each other for the sake of Allah. You'll reunite with them in paradise if you love them for the sake of Allah. And then at the end I was like, you know, maybe that's why we get 4, because eternity is a long time.
Eternity is a long time to be
oh
with
shit,
somebody.
I missed that part. Yeah.
Yeah, you totally messed that one up.
I butchered it. I'm sorry.
So he's like, maybe that's why you get 4, because, you know, divide up your eternal life.
Yeah, if you can divide it.
And so the comments on TikTok especially, they were like, I went from, you know, the little like, I don't even know how to, you know, that like the one that's like, oh, like that emoji.
The cute one,
yeah, the cute one, to the straight face, to the eye rolling one.
Yeah,
that was the reaction.
She broke it down in emojis.
Yeah, I saw that comment. I was like,
damn,
I want to like this, but they don't know
I can't
that
be
it's
shady.
Yeah, so I was like,
yeah.
You know what I was gonna say is that like you have to remember that, you know, I'm trying to make it a little entertaining. So
you have to.
Exactly. So
you have to add some spice.
I'm speaking a little bit in hyperboles. Is that how you say it? Hyperbole?
So,
a little bit in hyperbole.
Yeah.
Like it's not. You
gotta throw curveballs sometimes.
Exactly.
You know?
It's not 100% what I think, but you know, there's a little bit of truth to it.
Eternity is a long time.
Exactly.
That's true. That's
saying,
true.
You know?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
I'm not gonna disagree.
But I'm not adding anything more to that.
Yeah. I'm not trying to have the girls come at me.
Yeah.
So next topic. I watched Avatar last night.
You spent 3 hours?
Yes.
That might as well have been eternity.
Yo, for real though?
You know what's so funny? My family actually went last night. They asked me a week in advance. They're like, hey, do you want to come to Avatar?
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
You didn't want to watch? You didn't want to see
they
that?
They all went last night. And I'm like, I'm good. I'm staying home.
Honestly,
3 hours?
After watching it,
come on, man.
Like I did start feeling the time a little bit, but it didn't feel like 3 hours. No. But funny thing, in Korea, they actually have intermission movies.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
So growing up, my aunt made us watch a lot of Bollywood movies, you know?
Yeah.
At the theater?
No, at home.
Oh, okay.
So the movies are typically like 3 hours.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my God.
So in like the halfway mark, there's an intermission period where you can leave, go to the washroom,
and that's
snacks,
more common.
and
so
they actually.
Cute.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Avatar's got to have like an intermission.
No,
3 hours.
That's actually more often in the Eastern world. Like in Korea, they have that as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They'll pause the movie.
Yeah, they'll pause the movie halfway through. Yeah. And they'll like let people take breaks and all that.
How long
stuff.
is the time? Like, what, did they give like a 5-minute grace
It's
period?
3 hours and 12 minutes.
No, I'm talking about like the intermission time.
There I think it's like 30 minutes or something like
That's
that.
a long.
Or like maybe 15, 20 minutes. Yeah. I know that it's a long enough time for people to go to the washroom,
get snacks,
all that stuff.
Like that, yeah.
You're telling me you sat there for 3 hours and 12 minutes without going to the bathroom?
Yo, honestly, for the last 30 minutes, I had to go to the washroom.
See, didn't I tell you?
Oh, that's testing. That's
no,
testing.
but the 3 hours and 12 minutes is not like only. You're forgetting that the credits take up like 12 minutes of that, so it's 3 hours in total.
Brother, it's still 3 hours.
I know.
What are you talking about?
But honestly, it didn't feel like 3 hours. It felt like 2 hours, if anything.
But that's because you're a fan of the franchise.
I wouldn't say I'm a fan of it.
Oh.
I like it because it's like such a technological feat. Because I'm a nerd, right? Like that's the one thing that's ruined me for movies of being a nerd is that like half the time when I'm watching it,
I think the CGI is great.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, oh, I wonder how they captured that. I wonder how they did that. Like, how did they set this up? Because you have to remember, Avatar is not only CGI. Like, it has humans, and you'd be surprised. Like, you think that it's maybe a little bit of humans. There's humans throughout the whole thing. Like, it's not 100% the Na'vi or like the avatars.
Yeah, I know. I've watched the making.
The first one,
yeah,
exactly.
I've seen the making though of it. Like
you saw the making too, right?
Yeah.
So there's a mix of humans. So like just that, knowing how hard it is to mix humans and CGI together and the interactions, because there are like close interactions with these people, and you're dealing with like CGI touching a person. You have to worry about like their clothes being touched, all that kind of stuff. Like just a technological feat.
Yeah.
That took to like make that movie just took up half of my attention. But still, like, okay, he's not breaking with, just to like review the movie, I guess a bit. He's not breaking any molds when it comes to like storytelling, or he's not changing the world when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Sorry, who's he?
James
The
Cameron.
director?
James Cameron.
Oh, he's a okay.
You know who James Cameron is, right?
Yeah.
He made Titanic. He made Terminator. He made Aliens.
Oh, he's still alive?
Yeah. What do you mean he's still alive?
Titanic was so long ago.
We
were alive when Titanic came out too. We talked about so long ago.
He was like already like old then.
Not really. Yeah, like he was older.
I have no idea who he is.
Oh my god.
But like good to know. Okay.
Yeah. So, what was I saying? Yeah. So they didn't break any molds in that sense, like when it comes to storytelling. But honestly, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? I mean, 100%. Yeah, that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
So that one was good. Like the story, I liked it, but like just the he like brings you into the world. That's the thing. Like he immerses you in it. Like he purposely sticks on shots for longer than necessary, just
for
so
you to feel you're a part of it.
Exactly.
Wait, did you do the 3D version?
Yeah. Well, like I did the 3D version because the screens are better on those ones, right?
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
What?
Did you do the 3D one where your chair moves and stuff too?
Oh no, that's 4D.
Oh my god!
I wanted to, but
I
no.
tried that once. I went and watched. I think it was like a Dragon Ball Z movie.
Yeah. Oh no. That's literally the worst.
Why did you watch that?
You're like, I went with my cousins. So this is what I had. I bought nachos, right? So I'm watching the movie. My cousins are dying. Like, I'm like this. I'm trying to keep it together. I'm like, yo, I can't even eat this. I put it on the ground. I just left it for the end. I'm like, yo, every time something like a huge explosion.
I just realized that. How are you supposed to eat food?
Yeah, you couldn't, bro.
And the popcorn like that.
Oh my god, bro. I was like, yo, we shouldn't even have gotten snacks at this point.
Yeah.
Like, it was about to spill like most of the time. I was like,
think about doing that for a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, I heard like someone had a heart attack or something.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He died.
Somebody what?
Yeah. I don't know anything about Avatar, so in my mind, I'm like, how do you have a heart attack for a movie like that?
Was he stimulated that much though? That's
like
crazy.
he was in such awe at the graphics because I think it was like the 3D. Your chair is moving. There's like mist and wind and all this stuff.
Yeah. That's the 4D. 4D. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, and so he had a heart attack and he died.
Honestly, like being in that world, it's not a bad way to go. You just like see.
Yeah, I mean.
No, but at the movie theater?
No, but it was a really good. It was like you feel like you're in that world. Like you want it. Okay, I understand. I understand when people have those like weird fetishes for like becoming the Na'vi.
Wait a minute.
And the avatars.
Amir?
No. Okay, wait.
No, I'm not gonna let it go. I'm not gonna. Did you paint yourself? Are you sure?
But look, funny enough, I
want to be an avatar. It's like that guy that bought like a $13,000 suit to be a dog. Did you see that?
What?
Sorry.
Like
I saw that. Yeah.
He bought it like a suit. He's like, I hope my friends don't think I'm weird, but like I like being a dog.
Yeah.
And like he has a whole suit. He walks around. It's so real.
Like he walks on all fours?
Yes, it's so real. So I mean, if that's what floats your boat, bro.
No,
hey,
okay,
I'm here for you, bro.
I said I understand.
Not you supporting.
Yeah,
I said I understand. Okay.
Okay.
Have some rice. I understand. Okay. I wouldn't do it myself.
Okay. But you get it.
But I get it because like you feel like you want to be part of that world.
I feel like this is the starting point, and then one day he's gonna be like, guys, there's a convention. Like we should just check it out. Just see.
You gotta go to like Comic-Con or like one of those anime conventions.
You know what's funny? Like. I feel like I don't deserve my nerd card because I've never been to like a Comic-Con or like any of those nerd conventions.
I went once.
You went?
We went. So you're more of a nerd than I am.
We did some content. We were doing
yes.
But you didn't dress up, right?
Hell no.
You low-key would if you went on camera, don't lie.
Nah, because I'm not a big fan of like those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Okay,
but it's
fair.
cool seeing like characters that you grew up watching. And,
Yeah.
people are wearing it.
No,
I'm
I
like,
would be
"Yo,
really.
Do you guys have any like air ventilation system in this? Like, aren't you hot as hell?
Oh
Wearing
no,
it this whole time?
they tough it out. They thug it out.
My
Yeah, it gets
God.
hot in there.
It gets hot.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know how they're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was
Do they get paid to dress up?
No.
no.
So
they're
just-
they're
They're just there,
cosplayers.
they're fans.
Yeah.
They just invest.
But like
Yeah.
some of them like they make money through like, especially the women, they make money through like selling pictures of them in the costumes.
Just say OnlyFans, bro.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I was like,
Yeah.
OnlyFans?
Yeah. They
Or
cosplay.
Patreon. Okay,
Yeah.
Patreon's still
Yeah,
there.
Patreon.
Okay, Patreon's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
there.
Patreon.
Oh, is
yeah.
that one? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So there are people who make money that way. Some of them get
Yeah.
sponsorships, or like they'll have a company who has like a character
Yeah.
and they want them to dress up as them. They'll like make the suit for them.
Mhm.
But there's a whole like what do you call it again? Like beef in the cosplay community for that.
Why? Why is there
Why?
beef?
Because like usually the idea of cosplay is like you're making it yourself, right?
Oh, yeah.
But if you have someone making it for
it's
you,
not the same.
yeah, exactly.
That's why, like, some people we interviewed, they're like, "Yeah, I've been working on this for like 2 years. This
Mhm.
costume." I'm like, 2 years.
Yeah,
Was
man.
it good?
It looked pretty nice.
Yeah.
Not gonna
okay.
lie, yeah,
At
it
least-
looked pretty nice.
No,
yeah.
they really put
Yeah.
like work into it. Yeah, they look like the characters.
Like now I'm kind of just like, am I boring that I'm not this passionate about something?
That's what I was saying last time, man.
That's
She has
a
no
really-
passion.
That's
I do. You know, a lot of girls validated my experience. They're like, you know what, guys, they're so scatterbrained that they're able to pick out things.
I
that
like how
they're
you guys try
passionate
to
about.
insult us. Huh?
No, it wasn't an
Scatterbrained.
insult. It was
Mhm.
just like,
Maybe we just know what we want.
Exactly.
no, you guys are just, and I hate.
we like
I
to be
really-
multifaceted. That's all
I
it is.
really-
Exactly.
I don't want to put it this way. Like, I don't want to say you're simple-minded because you're not. You're not.
You're
not
literally
simple-
calling
You
us
literally just-
multifaceted
you
and
literally-
call us simple-minded.
Yeah, you literally just called it simple minded.
Yeah.
I didn't. I said I don't want to call you that. I'm just saying, like, your interests are not like, they're very like simple. Like, I like books. You know, like girls, women will be like, I like a specific genre of a novel.
But we like genres too. What are
Nah,
you talking
exactly. I'm literally the antithesis to what you just said.
No, okay, that was a bad
about?
example.
Epitome.
Yeah,
That
I
was a-
work
that was
out. I have a passion for working out. No,
Yeah.
let me finish. Okay,
Because you're trying to throw us under the
Yeah.
bus. All right, that's not what you're gonna do
exactly
about men right now. Okay.
I work out.
Yeah.
I like Star Wars. I like Harry Potter. I like all that nerd stuff. I
Yup.
also learn a lot about computers, programming.
Yup.
You know, I've what else have I done?
A young king, man. Come on now.
I didn't sign up for this.
I'm just trying to prove that guys,
Yeah.
we're multifaceted
Exactly,
people.
come on.
That's
But
what it is.
so are women.
Are you though?
Let's be real.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, tell us.
Be effing for real.
I feel like
okay?
the beginning of the podcast kind of proved that you guys are like can't do really much without us.
No, it's just like we take on
I
like
know.
our mental load is like beyond what you guys can even fathom.
Wait.
That it's hard to just sit there and like summarize
What do you
it
mean
all
your
in,
mental
like,
load? What are you talking about?
yeah.
like everything that we have in our brain.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's you guys can agree. Men and women have like different, like we are different people. Like we're
Yeah,
not.
because
the
you
same.
guys fill your
100%.
brains with like gossip and all this
No.
other stuff. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And reality shows.
No, I don't watch reality shows like that.
like that.
Yeah, as in like
Are you watching like? Are you watching 2 or 3 right now?
hold on. I mean, like I'm not like personally
Yeah.
reality shows like maybe when I was like in high school,
Yeah.
but it's not something that like really. It doesn't fuel my fire right now. You know,
Mhm.
Okay.
like what is it? It's just like
We love growth.
exactly.
Mhm.
Like
Love to
now,
see
if
it.
I'm watching it, it's because it's like 2 a.m. and I'm dying of boredom and I have nothing better to do.
I'll go on YouTube. I wanna
Yeah.
watch reality
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of fell off on YouTube a little bit,
Really?
which is
Really?
awkward because we're on YouTube. but,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
TV. Yeah. Come on.
Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, subscribe. 100%.
Shameless plug.
Yeah.
No, like I think my attention span is ruined.
Man, it's TikTok, man.
Mhm.
I know.
TikTok.
Even
ruined it.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Did you know there's a feature now where you can watch it on 2 times the speed?
What?
Yeah, and I love it.
Yo, they're trying to fry our brains.
Yeah,
man.
they really are.
it's
They're trying to fry our brains. What do you mean
so-
2 times the speed?
Yeah, like I'll show you guys. Like
How much faster do you need it to go though? The clips are like what? 20
Yeah.
seconds, 30 seconds? Some of
I
them?
know, but some people just talk really like they're just like, okay,
And, like,
guys. So
when you make it 2 times speed, is it for like everything it'll do that?
just for that one video, so you have to like,
Mm.
you know, like unless it's something that's like quickly captivating my attention right away on the
Yeah.
first second,
Yeah.
something will be
That's
like,
a problem. We're overstimulated. Like
I
Yeah.
know.
we need everything to be like, okay, listen, if you're not getting to the point,
I know.
what happened to just listening to people?
I
Yeah,
know.
man.
I
and
thought
it's
women were
so-
good at that.
We are. I am a good listener. What do
Okay,
you
so
mean?
then Be patient.
but
it depends on what they're listening to. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Here's the thing.
If you got that gossip, you got that tea, just say, they're great listeners.
I'm locked in.
That's you guys. Okay. Do you know how many videos I've seen of guys
What?
participating?
What?
You haven't seen those videos?
No.
Where the guys will the girls will test out their boyfriends or whatever, where they're pretending to be on the phone and they're pretending like they're getting this hot juicy gossip, and the guy, the lengths that he goes to.
Yo, what did she say?
They're like, yo, what did she say? Put on speaker. I'm like,
Speak. The man said put on speaker. I'm trying to figure this out. What's going on, yo?
We're trying to relate to you guys. That's why.
Listen, my own brother has done this when he used to live at home.
No way.
Sometimes I'd be like, no, I'd actually be on the phone.
And he'd be like, yo, what happened?
You'd be like,
is it good?
Put on speaker. And I'm like,
I'm different, man.
No, I'm different. Yeah, I would never.
Then he'd be like, yo, you want to go to Tim Hortons?
Yeah,
You want to talk about this? You sure?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm here. It's all good.
But
yeah.
so I just feel like
Yeah, it's not
because
for me,
because
man.
you
Yeah,
guys
exactly.
don't have when you're amongst yourselves, you don't have that kind of drama. So it's kind of just like getting a taste of something you don't have.
I can see what
When you get to
mean by that.
yeah.
if you had access to hearing drama that you have no part of, you're just listening. It's just free entertainment. If you really think about it. Not that I'm someone who's involved in drama a lot. I'm just saying.
No, but if it's there, it's there.
Yeah.
it's not my drama.
As long as it ain't involves
I'm
me,
just listen. If you want me to listen, I am all ears.
I'm here. I'm here.
See?
I'm here. Hey, what do you have to say?
but the difference is that we'll just take it in, but we won't go around and start talking about it or whatever.
No,
Yeah.
of course.
It's like
So what are you saying? Girls will go around and talk about it, right?
Of course, what are we talking about? What else do they talk about? What else do women talk about, right?
Actually, we talk about a lot of things.
Really?
Don't just minimize our abilities to just gossip. First of all, gossiping is such an ugly trait in and of itself.
Exactly.
Okay?
It's not a good thing.
It's not. It's not. Just mind your business. Literally.
That's all. Just mind your business.
Yeah.
Mind your damn business.
Yeah.
Where did that come from again?
Yeah, man. That
Will
was a
Smith.
vine, I think. Was it?
Yeah.
Will
Mind
Smith.
your-
Oh,
Will
was
Smith,
it?
yeah.
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 Okay. Good reference.
But no, we don't just gossip. Okay, girls, tell them. Okay.
No, I never said you guys just gossip. Hey, don't put no words in my mouth. I never said
Let's
that.
rewind this clip real quick.
I never said
Okay,
that.
so you're gonna rewind it.
I'm the
He
editor.
said
I'm not
that.
gonna rewind nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Amir,
Amir never said that either.
you
Okay.
guys are hearing this, right? You hear this? They can rewind. They'll just rewind the clip.
Oh, damn it.
Yep.
I'm gonna no timestamps for
You
this.
better.
PAR. You got to figure it out on your own. Let's see who the loyal fans are,
Basically. Oh my
No,
God.
but I just we are multifaceted. You guys are just.
But won't you look at a guy differently if he comes up to you and says, "Oh, what's going on? Things are going. Tell me about it."
I've known
Come on,
guys like that, and I'm just like,
yeah, something's up with you, buddy.
it's for girls. Okay, stay out of it. It's for girls.
Yeah. I mean, if it doesn't concern you,
I've known someone who's gotten upset that I didn't involve him in the drama. I was like, are you for girls?
Wow,
It's interesting.
that is
It's interesting.
Okay, you know what?
kind of messy.
Before it gets a little too heated here, we're gonna have to take a quick break. So, what were we at? We're talking about how girls gossip all the time.
No, we literally don't. Now you're getting me mad.
Okay, like I said, guys. Remember, half the time it's hyperbole with me. Okay,
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying 100% this is the case.
I think.
I just know what gets y'all
Yes,
riled up because y'all so
is-
simple. What?
It is.
Shots fired.
I'm playing.
Well, she
Honestly-
called us simple-minded earlier.
Exactly.
I
I'm just
didn't
trying to get back to
know.
that. I'm
I
just trying to
didn't-
get back to her. Okay.
I don't
Called
think you
simple-minded.
guys are simple-minded. I think that your interests, they're just.
What?
I don't know how to explain it. You guys are just simple.
See, she literally tried to call us simple-minded.
You're not
I'm just throwing it
simple-minded.
back.
I think you guys have very complex. There are complexities to the way you guys think.
Mhm.
But when it comes to your interests,
They're very simple.
they're not simple. Because sometimes you're into cars and shit.
Okay.
There's things about them.
Okay.
But they're just very specific. You're not. You guys are black and white.
So what's an interest of women that's not so black and white?
Yeah. What's
Just give us an
intricate?
example.
So for example,
Yeah.
I could tell you oh yeah, I'm really into skincare, which I am. But then there's there's French skincare, Korean skincare, North American skincare, that kind of stuff.
Is that really-
And then you go into the ingredients and the different textures and different products. Ask her how many times have we
But
go to
that's
Sephora?
being obsessed about one thing specifically.
Yeah.
No, but exactly.
Yeah.
That is it's a.
So how's that different for what guys obsess over?
What do you mean?
Like, let's say there's a guy who loves trains. I don't know. I know I used that as an example last time.
Yeah.
But there's like trains in Canada. There's trains in America. There's trains in Europe. There's trains in China. There's trains all over the world. Japan.
No, it's like...
True.
And they know about all of them.
Yeah.
I literally just
You
threw
know
it back
what?
at you.
Gotcha.
Just
You
say
know
I'm right.
what?
Just say I'm right.
It's
You're
okay
not-
to
but
be
you're
wrong.
not
Say
right.
we're right.
That's
You're
the
right.
problem. Women don't know when to admit they're wrong.
No,
Exactly.
no, no.
It's okay, you can say
I
it.
will admit that I'm
Are you wrong
wrong
right now?
No, I'm not wrong.
What?
I'm not wrong because I just didn't explain it properly.
Okay.
Nabat, help me out.
No,
You can't ask for
Nabat
reinforcements.
is not here.
Yeah.
Phone a friend. It's my lifeline.
Yeah.
So what you're saying that you're right about is that
all
men
I'm
are more simple and girls are more complex in the things that they are interested in.
Yeah.
But when I just gave you an example, when you gave us an example, and I gave you an example of the exact same thing.
I know. That was a bad example. I had this conversation with someone.
You should be able to have an example right on hand.
I know. I have to go find the conversation. I'm not going to do that on camera right now. It's just trust me, okay? I'm right.
Okay, well, all right, fine. We'll take it.
All
Okay,
right.
I'm sorry.
We'll talk about it more off camera.
Okay.
I need to like.
Yeah, we'll be bigger
collect
guys
my-
here and accept it and
All
just
right.
say, yeah, you're right.
That's
Okay,
it.
exactly.
You gotta, sometimes you gotta toss up your L.
Exactly. Exactly.
Not you guys
Come
bringing
back to
that back.
Telling you.
Not you bringing
telling
that
you.
back. Oh my god. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
On that note, I actually wanted to ask you a question.
What?
Ooh.
So I noticed that you started posting on your personal TikTok page, and I was
Did
so
I?
proud. Yeah. What do you mean? Did
Oh,
I?
yeah, I made the one video.
The one video.
The one video of
Got
lifting
a content
video.
creator on her.
I
No.
know.
The only reason I did that, okay, is because I was like, I need to have somewhere where I can put up my like lifts, my top lifts of the year.
Okay.
So like I'll have something to reference in the future. And I was like, well, TikTok's like the best place to do that.
It is, yeah.
You know, I don't follow a lot of people on there. I don't
Yeah.
have a lot of followers on there, so I don't have to worry about like who's
Yeah.
gonna see it, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
you do have to worry.
I noticed that he synced up like when the weights hit the ground with the music. I was like, this is so Amir.
Yeah, 'cause they had the sync-
Okay.
They had the sync
Broke it down
button,
all to a science. Okay.
It
But-
was easy. You know,
I see you. I see
What
you.
I noticed,
Yeah.
and I actually like it sparked a thought in my mind, was that you included the clips of when you failed.
Yeah.
You
And
have
so-
to.
Yeah.
I respect that.
You gotta
Yeah.
show them that it's not always gonna be a win.
Yeah.
And I respected it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? Like, how do you guys in the grand scheme of things, how do you come back from a failure in any aspect of life, not just lifting, but like that could be an example.
Yeah, there's always you think you got something?
I think you got to learn from it. You gotta learn from
Exactly.
it. Yeah. You got to see where you went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Hold yourself accountable. And as long as you're persistent, then, there might be a change. A change could come, So
Yeah.
I think that's all it is,
But don't you find sometimes when you fail, it's hard to keep going
Yeah.
because you feel defeated, you feel disappointed in yourself. Sometimes you start to lose that motivation to keep going. How do you push yourself to be like, you know what, it's okay, I failed this time around, but I'm going to push myself to be better or to do better or to try again, whatever.
Well, like hindsight 20. The thing is that you learn this over time. Like the more you fail, the more you learn that you can benefit from a failure, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Like when you first fail, like the first time you ever fail at something, it's gonna suck, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't know how to react to it because it's something new.
It's not always an L, it's a lesson as well. Yeah.
Exactly. And then hopefully you had someone in your life who could tell you about it or like how to deal with it. But if you don't, then you kind of have to figure out yourself. And then the second time you fail, like you understand that, like, maybe there's actually, sorry, from that failure, when you give it time, you realize how things might have worked out. Things might work out better for you from that failure, or from you not getting something that you wanted. And then you kind of take that thought and be like, okay, so failures aren't that bad because you never know what's on the other side of that failure. Like you might have something better coming for you, or like you might learn something that will put you on another level.
One of my favorite sayings is rejection or failure leads to redirection.
Exactly.
It's deep. Think about that.
Deep.
Right?
That's deep.
Did you write that? Did you? This what?
That's deep.
It's hookah. Okay.
Oh,
We're trying
sorry.
to keep it halal out here.
We got to bleep that
I
out.
want to bleep that out. Exactly.
Can I edit that one? Well, that's
No,
deep. That's
but-
a good way of putting it, though.
Yeah. And that was like when I was talking about the time that I lost my contract, that was the biggest lesson that I took from it.
Was that the first like big failure in your life?
Well, the breakup.
Oh yeah,
was
I guess
first.
so. Yeah.
And then this after,
yeah,
like it was like back to back, like within the span of like maybe a week or two.
yeah. And at that time, you didn't know how to deal with it. Like
Oh
clearly,
yeah,
right?
I was spiraling. I
But
was like,
now, now that you've given it time, you realize, oh, I actually really benefited from
yeah, like 2
those
months
things
later,
happening.
I got the job of my dreams.
exactly.
And I
Wow.
was like, Alhamdulillah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The way that things
after
work
that
out.
trip that you
Yeah.
you took, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
See, it worked out. You went, traveled the world, did some, got a
Yeah.
little breather,
Mm-hmm.
and came back to good news.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is like, not everything works on your timeline. Like
Yeah.
that's one thing you gotta understand with life.
Mm-hmm.
Things are gonna work out eventually,
Yeah.
but you just gotta thug it out. You gotta be patient. You gotta practice patience. Like there's a
Isn't
lot
there
of-
there's that Islamic sayings like we plan, but Allah is like the ultimate planner or
Yeah.
something like that.
yeah.
Yeah. That was another
course.
lesson
And
too.
with hardship comes ease.
Mhm.
Like
Exactly.
you gotta. Life is not always smooth sailing. You gotta have those rough patches and like those humps in the road and
Mhm.
whatnot. To actually, learn about yourself. Like you say,
Yeah.
like is this actually? Because you could say, oh, that job was great for me at the time, but guess what? You
Mhm.
found out.
I mean, honestly, I hated that job.
Yeah,
I hated it so much.
But I mean, it was beneficial to you. You
Yeah.
paid the bills, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So that's what it is. But like when you look back at it, you're like, hey, if I would have been in that same situation till this day,
Mhm.
would I have really, been at a point of my life that I'm actually enjoying myself? Probably
Exactly.
still,
Yeah.
I'm still hating the job.
Yeah.
So
100%.
it's like you never know where the good is in things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think like back then I used to like have a very like type A personality where I wanted things to be a very particular way. Like
Yeah.
I planned everything. And for once in my life, like I literally things weren't going to plan. Like,
Mhm.
and I said this at the time and I feel like it's so relevant now. Like at the time I felt like, when you're playing Mario Kart
Mhm.
and you fall off the track and then that hand picks you up and just drops you randomly.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I was like, I was on my track. I knew where I was going.
Yeah.
And then I fell off the track and then this hand life humbled me and then brought me back into this random space where I was like, I don't know what I'm
You gotta
doing.
figure it out.
Yeah. And so like that was one of the biggest lessons was like things don't always happen on our timeline.
Yeah.
And you have to like just accept that.
Mhm.
Accept it. Like that's life. Like
And that's everybody too. Like I
Yeah.
feel like everybody's winging it. I don't think everybody knows
Yeah.
exactly what path they're on or what they're doing, if that's
Mhm.
completely what they want in life,
Mhm.
because things change tomorrow. You never know.
Mhm.
I used to be that person that would like say, okay, yeah, like in 2 months, I'm going to do this for sure. That taught me to be like, just say inshallah. You know
Yeah.
what?
Humble tea, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. And also, for a lot of people, especially people watching, just realize that a lot of things you see on like social media, for the most part, you're seeing people's successes. You're
Yeah.
not seeing their failures. So like you might see like a bunch of people winning in life and like doing the right things. They're graduating. They're like getting this job, blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh, things aren't going my way. But you don't see like, oh, they might have applied to like 50 jobs and got rejected before they got that job, right? They might have like failed their first couple years in university before like getting back in gear and actually getting their degree.
Yeah,
like,
a lot of people's
Right.
2022 dumps look really good, but
yeah, exactly.
Right.
you edited a lot of failures out too, right? So it's
Exactly,
like, that's
exactly.
what
You're only
gotta-
seeing the good stuff.
Yeah, you're only seeing the good, and that's what
Mhm.
that's what social media is, right?
Yeah.
I think that's why TikTok is as popular as it is and something like Be Real because we're so used to Instagram being the highlight reel of our lives that
We don't have somewhere to capture our failures.
exactly. And I think
Mhm.
that's why those TikTokers who do the most like the least amount of editing and they're just showing like their everyday lives,
Mhm.
those do so well because
Yeah.
people just want that authenticity.
Mhm.
They don't want the whole like perfectly curated like you got the lighting and you
Yeah.
got the
Yeah.
filters and sound and all of that stuff.
Mhm.
Um,
How are you able to differentiate that though? Like, how would you know if this is really authentic or not? Like, because me, when I look at it, I'm like, okay, at the end of the day, you're doing a vlog. This is
Yeah.
recorded, so it has to be.
Edited to
Nothing
an
nothing is ever 100%
Yeah,
authentic.
exactly,
You're always
you know?
putting on some type of character.
Yeah.
I watched a TikTok today of this like new mom. Her child was like 4 days old and she did 24 hours with my newborn. And the first thing she said was, guys, my camera's not always set up like this. Like I put it up like this to show you my life. And it was the most unedited version of a day in my life video I've ever seen. Like she was changing her kid's diaper and the baby peed on her. And then she went to go change that one. The baby peed again. And then right after she changed him, bathed him, and now she's holding the kid, and then he has like a poop explosion. And so she was like, you can see she's like defeated, and she's like, damn,
can't win.
all within 20 minutes, like 3 diapers, really. And so like that I would say is authentic. Like, yeah, there's probably some editing that goes into it, but I don't think she's editing it to change the reality of things,
Right.
you know. But like for example, like if you've seen people who vlog, sometimes even if it's supposed to be a natural vlog where they're like, hey guys, like welcome back to my channel. Oh, I didn't like how I said that, let me do it again. Hey guys, welcome.
That's
you know what I mean?
Crazy.
But even that in itself, like saying it like that and doing that is a performance in itself, right?
Right.
And I feel like you can like something like that. I feel like you can really see if it's real or not, or you know,
you get a vibe from it sometimes.
Yeah, you get a vibe, you know.
Yeah, but I think like with that too, like even that opening or when they're saying things, those type of influencers, I feel like they want to come off with like high energy. They want to come off like excited and like not like super mellow and like, oh, I'm just like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. That's not going to capture someone's attention. You off, you know, it's so true.
But I feel like there's a price to being fully authentic as well, right? Because like people, when you're that authentic, like people think that they know you now.
Yeah,
and they think that like you're their friend and their family.
Imagine they come up to you and say like, "Hey, and then they find out this is not. So you were faking this whole time." Yeah,
like even when you're trying to be authentic, like you're still being. Let's say you're a little bit more high energy on camera. You're being authentic, but you're just a little bit more high energy because you know you're on camera. You're trying to at least keep people's attention. Yeah. But in life, you're completely like just low energy, very quiet. Yeah. If someone sees that, they're like, "Oh, you're being fake the whole time." It's like, no, I'm not being fake. I'm just trying to entertain y'all. Like I'm trying to be authentic, but also be entertaining at the same time.
But don't you kind of like? Isn't that kind of like weird too in a way? Like some people, like their real life.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
They're like the energy's not there, but they have all that energy for their social media life.
Because
like,
are you gonna watch someone who's low energy?
Of course not.
Exactly.
Of course not. But like, wouldn't you want to put that kind of energy into your own personal life as well?
But like, let's say you catch them on a time where like they're post workout or like just on a bad day when they're just low energy. Maybe they haven't had food yet. They haven't eaten. Yeah. Like you're not always gonna catch someone when they're at their best.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, I literally just had this conversation with like someone who watches our podcast today, and she said like, I feel like I know you. I feel like I get to see parts of your personality through watching the podcast. And I was like, you know, one of the things that like I really wanted to do when we started this podcast was to be authentic, like to literally be how I am on camera, off camera, because I know my family watches this podcast, my friends watch it. You think my friend's gonna?
They'll call you out.
Nabat's sitting right there. She'd be like, "That's not you."
Why are you acting for the people?
It's harder. It's harder on a podcast.
Yeah.
Especially at like a more like direct, not direct. Yeah, like a direct, not produced podcast.
Exactly. Yeah.
Where like we're like setting up exactly what we're gonna say every point. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like. You kind of eventually after like 30 minutes, your real self is gonna come out. Of course, so it's harder on a podcast.
Exactly,
because it's not scripted.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why I feel like
and
on
you tend
podcasts,
to forget there's a mic in front of you sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do it long enough.
Oh my god.
You're like you'll just say whatever.
Yeah.
Just like the 4 Wives thing, man.
Literally
the
2 episodes.
Story?
Or was that last episode?
Yeah. You almost got
I'll tell you the actual story about it
after.
Yeah, but like I told him the full uncensored story, and he sat there and he was like. Like literally jaw was on the floor, like to the point where he didn't even remember. Like I think your brain just shut off after that.
Yeah,
like I can't believe this is happening.
I was like looking at the camera like
you're really saying this on camera.
Yeah,
but I just like because I acknowledge the camera, but like once we start recording, we're in the zone, right? Like we're just having a conversation.
That this camera's there, 100%.
And it's not because I'm performing or anything like that. Like we're genuinely just having. I would talk to him and you the same way.
Exactly.
Yeah. The cameras are on or off, right?
Yeah.
But I told him the whole story, and then I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I just said all that." And all of our friends came over that day, so he's like, "You guys, you have to hear Sara's story." Like it was so wild. So I'm telling them, and they're like, "You said that on the podcast?" I was like, "Yeah." They're like, no, Amir, you have to edit that out." Like, and like I don't even know how many of us there were.
I said it immediately.
It's just like immediately no.
It has to go.
Yeah, it was. It's bad, and I know I'm like milking it now because people are like, you know.
Yeah, I think I like put up the short on YouTube, and someone's like, "Why even post this? Like, you're not even telling the story." No, I didn't see it. No,
I was like, to get you to watch the whole episode.
Yeah, but even in the full episode, we didn't tell the whole thing. Oh, my bad.
Come on, man.
That's last
Next one.
Yeah.
But but yeah, I mean, I think that we like that was something that was important to me, and I feel like we're both the same. Where we're the same on and off camera, and I feel like you guys too. Like, we totally didn't even acknowledge the fact. Like, you guys know him already. You know where he's from.
I'm not a guest, man. God,
I know, but I'm just saying. Like,
not a guest. My second.
Do we even say your name?
No, nothing.
Bro, do you have to say my name?
You
Guys,
just assume the position.
Welcome, Khalid, from the Huddle Talk podcast.
Come
At
on,
the end of
to the episode.
Bro, I told you I'm family. That's why, you know, like
Exactly.
I just blend in.
But like, even when we recorded with you guys, which hopefully is coming up.
Yeah. We got some work to do. Don't worry. It's been a minute. Yeah. We got some work to do.
Well, like when we met Nick, I was like, oh my god, they're exactly like we knew you at that point, but I was like, they're exactly the same.
Right. Yeah, I know.
You
Like
know?
that's how it has to be. You know what it is? You have to be comfortable in your environment.
Yeah.
You know, like and that's another thing that I learned with like guests. Like there's some people that, you know, that I've learned like their vibe's not really for me, you know? Like
guests on the podcast.
Of course, yeah. Like I would not talk to this person outside of this podcast. Like I've learned that today. You know?
Yes, the tea, Khalid.
Yeah, but I'm not, you know, I don't do the gossip. But no, like genuinely, you would, you know, like there's people that you don't just, you know, you don't connect with. You know? Like you realize, okay, you know what, if me and this person was to hang out, it wouldn't be a thing, you know? So it's like, you gotta learn those different personalities and stuff like that. But most of the time, like genuinely great people like that I still, you know, hang out with or chit chat with, and you know, they're always welcome to the podcast. But like that's something you learn, you know, along the journey. So
yeah,
it is what it is, though.
I'm trying to think. Did we have any guests that we?
No, I vibe with everyone, man. We haven't had that many guests.
I feel like
honestly,
the guests that we have, like, we kind of already knew them.
Yeah, we've literally had Nabat on like 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's like people that we know, and like I think was he the first one that we like didn't know you before?
Was I?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think you were the first.
Oh no, we had the men's mental health.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
We had Anwar and I'm forgetting
what
his name right now.
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim on.
Yeah, you guys didn't know these guys.
Oh, Anwar is my first.
Anwar,
cousin.
we know, but Ibrahim, we met.
We didn't know him at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even the way we like, I can't say how we met. But
Yeah.
But even that's like a whole
Hopefully
story
he's
in
like,
itself.
if he's listening to this and he's like,
Can I say how we?
No.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, I can't
No.
say.
Hey, off camera, bro.
Yeah, off
Yeah.
camera.
Off
Exactly.
camera. Yeah.
Don't say that.
The listeners are gonna hate us, man.
I know. Sorry,
Yeah, they're like, yo,
guys.
you guys are not as genuine as I thought. You guys don't let
That's the
us
thing
know
for
everything.
me. For me, like Sara knows, I'm like tell everything.
Amir.
I have no holds barred. I will tell everything.
Yeah.
I've literally
He's
told
known.
everything.
He is like sometimes. Yeah, we talk shit about you, just to let you know. Me and Gizma, his
What?
sister, will be like, "Oh my god, Amir did this is what he said." He blurted it out. I was like, "Oh my!" Like, yeah,
What did I say before?
But that's the
Did I
beauty
guess?
of editing,
Slap
you know?
thing.
Like, it doesn't have to come out.
Yeah, he doesn't edit it out though.
Oh.
I leave it all in. Whatever.
He leaves everything in because like this is organic. It's authentic.
Yeah.
It is, though. Like, I think that's
It
where,
is,
where a lot of
but-
people are like, damn.
You have to be
For
like,
me, I'm always trying to serve the audience. Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
I
even
get
if it's serving
At
myself
your expense.
at my own
at
expense.
your keyword at your expense,
Yeah.
not mine.
No.
So you better keep her business out of this.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
No, I just
Yeah.
got to be better at remembering that we're on camera at all
Yeah.
times,
Yeah.
and whatever is said on these mics. Is
Yeah,
fair
you just
game.
got to give each other that, you know, hey,
Mm-hmm.
relax.
Oh,
Say, you know?
by the way, talking about Aisha, my sister. Did we talk about your sister last time?
Yeah, we did.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
Did we
yeah.
talk about sister?
We
Yeah,
gotta,
a little bit, a
we're
little
gonna
bit.
bring her on
Yeah.
with you.
Okay.
I feel like we need to
Yeah, we can do that.
break down
Yeah,
this
because technically we can bond on that level.
Yeah.
Because we both have sisters who are like in the
beauty
space kind of thing.
So what are we doing?
You
We're
get
doing
all the
like
benefits of going to the
siblings thing?
events.
Are we going to do that? A
Huh?
siblings thing?
Exactly.
No, but I don't qualify. I'm not a beauty. Guru.
I'll swap
What
you
are
out for Aisha.
this is your channel. You have to be here.
Yeah, we'll just I'll be here, but like
yeah,
we'll
we'll
try
bring
and
our
get her in.
siblings or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, that's a good idea actually.
Mhm.
Why
I
not?
like that.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
The
Do you
life
still?
of-
Does she still take you to events?
No, I don't go to like the only thing I went was because that was like in New York. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll tag along for sure, 100%. But like any events within the city, nah.
Really?
I'm more of her driver though.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Oh,
take
okay.
places.
That's nice of you.
You know,
Yeah.
I drop her off, pick her up. So in a way, yeah, I'm in the background. You know,
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
if I didn't bring you here, you wouldn't have gotten here.
Did you
anyway,
did you
so-
have
so,
to?
like,
Were you the initial guy who's like taking Instagram photos and all that?
Yeah, I'd be doing that.
Yeah.
Well, so
Yeah.
you're like
Yeah,
know,
me and my
you know how
little
to
brother
work.
as well. Me and my little brother as well. But
Oh,
usually now
okay.
she just usually does it on her own. You know, like
Yeah.
you got the tripod, you got all this stuff.
That's
you know,
true.
people, you know, they figure.
See,
it
we
out.
don't need men. Just saying.
Damn, that's what you got out of
Yeah.
What? What the hell? I was there. I was doing.
We
these
weren't
things.
even on that anymore.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm just
Oh my
circling
god!
back.
Any opportunity, man.
I know.
Just
You
work
want
it
to
out.
put us down.
Yeah, that's it. That's what.
You know
We're
what?
trying to
Though?
lift you guys up.
Exactly.
We deserve to be lifted up, but you guys, your egos are so high that you need to be humbled sometimes.
Wow.
I don't know about
Yeah.
that, man.
Oh
course.
my god.
You know what's funny? Okay, this is going to like the manosphere stuff, but there was a video I saw
Yeah.
Mhm.
where there's a guy going on the street and he was asking like guys and girls like, "Hey, what would you rate yourself out of a 10?"
Damn.
Literally every single woman rated themselves a 10. The guys, they were honest. They're like, I'd say I'm a 6, a
Yeah.
7, in the
Really?
city. Yeah, they were saying I'm an 8, 6. Not one woman
Yeah.
said that they were not a 10.
Because
Amir-
it's all about self empowerment.
And she's talking about ego. And she's talking about ego.
Where you're a 10, let them know.
Yeah, exactly. All her girls were gassing it up too.
Yeah, come on, don't say anything less. Come
Yeah.
on, you're a queen. You know how they are, man.
But you know,
They're hyping her up in the background. Come on, how could you say that?
I'm just saying, I'm just saying there's nothing wrong. Okay, just to make sure I don't get canceled.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's nothing wrong with them saying that they're a 10.
But they're off the hype juice. Is what you're trying to say?
But it's also the fact to like counter her point of being like guys are always the ones with the ego or like the ones who
Yeah.
are putting themselves in a higher space.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not every guy has a big ego.
but every girl does.
You said majority of men. Have
Did
you-
I say
yeah,
that?
something like
I
that.
don't recall.
Mm.
yeah,
Interesting.
It's okay, we can rewind the tape.
Yeah, we deserve to be lifted up, but you guys, your egos are so high that you need to be humbled sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All
You
right.
know what? I'm editing this one. I
I
can
didn't
write that
say
one.
All right.
I suddenly remember how to rewind
Yeah,
tapes now.
it's crazy.
How convenient. How convenient.
Suddenly know how to put timestamps too. Just that one moment.
I would be like, listen here.
Yeah, right.
Very important point.
Just
Oh
all
my
her
God.
talking points, throw her under the bus, bro. Timestamps. That's it.
Listen.
I'm playing around with it today, okay?
I think, men and women deserve to be celebrated.
Okay.
Mhm.
They deserve to be hyped up,
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
but not all of them. Some
Damn.
people, men and women,
Okay, some
They're
women,
just-
some men are trash, just
No,
like
no.
some women can be trash.
Yeah, there's bad apples and
I didn't say that, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. Not everyone is a good person,
Mm-hmm.
but those who are deserve to be celebrated.
Yeah.
Okay, but what does that have to do with the ratings?
Hmm?
What does that have to do with the ratings?
That's above my pay grade. I don't know.
No, the ratings thing was to counter her point of being like how guys are put themselves like in a higher level.
Was it
Whatever.
strictly looks?
Yeah, strictly
question?
looks. Just
Oh.
strictly looks. Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
interesting. Is this the guy that asks them like, okay, what would you rate yourself out of 10? And then he goes to another person and says, what would you rate this person out of 10?
No. It was like one of those like manosphere like. I actually didn't like the guy who was doing the questioning and everything.
Why?
What?
Why?
Because then he would like counter the girls and like he basically hates women. Like the guy like when you understand the questions he's asking.
He's like, why would you rate yourself that like type of thing?
But
right?
yeah, but also other
Oh.
questions he was asking. He was basically like degrading women and like
What?
like that. Yeah.
In what way? How would he degrade them though?
Like let's say the girl wasn't an actual 10,
Yeah.
he would start like ask them questions to eventually get to the point and be like, no, you're fat. It's like, yeah,
That's not nice.
No way.
exactly. Yeah. He's like, you don't deserve to rate yourself that.
That's not
Oh my
nice.
God,
Exactly.
he's a
Yeah.
dick.
Or like,
Or
or
asshole.
or
Or-
like he'd be like, you're not conventionally attractive. You're like ugly.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen another one where he would tell the person, "Yo, what would you rate yourself?" And then he'll
Yeah.
go to a next person.
Yes.
Yo, what do you think this person is?
Yeah.
Which is kind of like it's unbiased, you know.
But
like,
I felt, and I
that-
felt
that's
like
a little bit of better way of doing things.
the girls didn't give themselves 10s. They were like, yeah, I'm like a 7. Then the guy would see the girl and he'd be like, yeah, she's like a 9 or a 10.
Mm-hmm. The dirty one was the one where he went to like that big dude in Walmart. He's like, what would you rate yourself? You saw where
Yeah.
he's like, what would you rate yourself out of a 10? And he's like big, like plus
Put-
400.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he was like, what would you rate yourself? He's like, I have to give myself like a 6 to 7, something like that. And then he went to a girl. He took a picture of the guy, went to a girl. He's like, what would you rate this guy? And she's like, oh, I'd rate him like a 3. And then he asked her, he asked the girl, he's like, what would you rate yourself?
Yeah.
And the girl's like, oh, I'd rate myself a 10. And she's like, not conventionally attractive. I don't want
She's not
to,
ugly.
whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing about this, but like, then he took a picture of that girl and went to
The big guy.
he went to another guy.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, hey, what would you rate this girl out of 10?
Yo.
He's like, God damn, she looks like a lizard.
Oh no.
That's karma coming at you fast, yo.
Literally.
Oh my god. This guy said a lizard. Damn. Yo, that is foul, bro.
I've never even heard that type of insult.
That is
before.
foul, bro. That is foul.
I died.
Oh no.
I felt so bad for the girl.
Yo, that is not
Nah, I
right,
don't
man.
feel bad for her.
Yeah.
She said the other guy was.
Yeah. That was uncalled for, bro.
That was just a funny video.
Damn. That's crazy, bro.
Oh my god.
Sucks to suck, I guess.
Yeah.
No, for real. Like, I don't know how people like give themselves like. Why would you even put yourself in that position? You can easily say, "Yeah, I don't want to do this."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd be like,
I'm good. I would have been like, "Yeah, no,
if
thank
I
you."
see someone on the street with a microphone, nope.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, you know
Crossing
what?
the
I was
street.
dying because there was another video that was talking about like basically like it was like a skit.
Okay.
And like basically all these social media content creators and all these people with mics and like phones are in the malls.
Yeah.
And they're like zombies, right? They have their phones out.
Yeah.
What would you rate yourself? What would you say about
I
this
saw
and
that.
that? And
Yeah.
then like there's one guy that's trying to kill them all off because like they're biting other people and turning them into this. So like we have this like a swarm of people doing the same shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Where they're asking the same questions. Yo, what would you do this? What would you say about that and this? And like it's like everybody's like doing the same thing. You know, it's like we need to end this. You know,
I forget how it ended. There was a thing to it. Shit.
yeah. I think it ended off where there was a girl that he tried to save.
Yeah.
I think
I need to watch that video.
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
I
Gotta run
up.
it back again. Yeah.
And now TikTok's search video thing is actually getting pretty good now.
Oh yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
What? You guys never searched anything on TikTok? TikTok's basically like Google now. You can
No,
search
I'm
stuff.
not gonna
like
lie. I search only for Starbucks drinks sometimes.
What?
Yeah,
What?
bro. Yeah.
You're
Are
a
you the type
Starbucks
you
guy
go
like
to the
that?
drive-thru
When I-
and you
when I-
play?
when I want to switch it up
Yeah.
and I want to see what the holiday drink is,
Yeah.
I go there. I'll see
Oh,
what's
no,
the
no,
most
no,
popular
no.
drink.
Really?
Yeah. It's a guilty pleasure.
Why don't you just go and be like, give me your favorite drink and get
To
the
who?
to the barista?
Why would I do that when I know there's like 100,000 people that like this
Mhm.
video? That is
I
like
mean-
more than likely
So you're gonna pay $7, $8 for a drink?
100%.
Yeah. You're a slave to consumers.
Once in a blue moon, not every day.
Oh, okay. I thought you
yeah,
meant
like
every
once
day,
in a blue
like-
moon. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
It's
Come
like
on,
a little
now.
treat.
Yeah, you gotta reward yourself sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's the
Yeah.
dangerous one of those
What?
videos where like people are filming themselves?
Mm-hmm.
The guy who goes around, he goes up to couples and he's like, "Hey, do you trust your partner?"
Trade phones.
Yeah, he's like
Crazy.
trade phones.
Crazy.
Why is that
I
such
saw,
a-
and he's like,
Crazy.
I saw that video, but he did it with like an older. He's like these older black couple. And when he's asked them to, he's like, "Do you trust them?" He's like, "Yeah, whatever." He's like, "Trade your phones." The woman's like, actually, I have some groceries to go get." She started getting really nervous,
And
like
the guy has no social media.
the guy exactly
he had no
saw that
social
one,
media.
right?
He
Yeah.
has no social media.
And apparently, like someone, right? I don't think it's true, but like in the comments, we were like, "Oh, she ended up like being cheating on him or something like that," or maybe I think people just
And never
guessing.
they came to that conclusion. Yeah, but
Yeah,
basically she was like, "Yo, it's not fair. He has nothing on his phone."
yeah,
And you know, I have all the social media like platforms and all that stuff.
but she was like really nervous while saying that.
yeah, it's kind of
Honestly,
scary.
unless you're cheating, like you shouldn't have anything to hide.
Yeah, no, 100%. But like, you know, some people like their privacy too.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like, what but if there's like group chats of you and your girl saying crazy stuff?
I think that's the thing for me. I
yeah,
don't say
y'all
stuff
don't
like
know?
that. I don't say stuff like that.
First of
What?
all,
Yeah, what?
You never know.
here's some tea, okay?
Okay.
You think girls are stupid enough to use real names? It's all about the nicknames, okay?
I mean, you did name your car Jojo. What was it, Jojo?
I told them about JoJo.
Called yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if you're naming dudes nicknames too. Apple. Can you believe what Apple said?
But now you know. Now you know. Hopefully, it's like an anagram where like you
Yo.
can like move around the letters and it makes your name or something.
Yeah.
Some nicknames, I don't even know what their real name is.
Yeah,
like-
there are people, not just guys, girls too.
Yeah.
But like sometimes you just have to like.
That's a great way of like hiding people's identity, though. Like,
Oh yeah,
just-
it's for their safety.
yeah, it's for the safety.
You know, we
100%.
care about
yeah.
identity
100%.
theft and
Yeah,
all that
and
stuff.
all that good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just gotta like figure out a nickname that like suits them.
Yeah.
And sometimes like we've referred to people by their nicknames for so long
That you forget their real names.
that we're like, what's his real name? We don't know.
Yeah, guys don't have that problem because we
Boots.
don't do that. Kind of, exactly.
What was Boots' name again? I don't
You
know.
know, there is this one guy
Yeah.
in our high school. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say his real name, but do you remember this nickname? He was like really skinny,
Yeah.
and so his nickname was Sticks.
Sticks.
That's a
Remember?
classic. That's like everybody. This sticks.
Toronto
Makes sense.
man.
It makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sticks. Yeah, that's a Toronto man thing.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
have some other guys out there.
Yeah, damn. Wow, the shots were fired, bro. Yo, I hope this one goes viral, man. And yo, make sure you do hashtag Somali TikTok.
Absolutely.
I want to see the comments.
They're gonna come for us, okay? I've seen Somali TikToks. They are.
Yo, I swear to God,
they're ruthless.
Like they're too much though.
It's scary. I don't ever want to be canceled
If
by
they
the
want
Somali
to gang up
community.
on you, bro, just forget about it.
It is the scariest
I remember, like,
thing.
I don't know if you've seen like Chunks. Chunks had like this whole thing. Remember, I don't know if he uploaded a picture where people were like, "Oh, he took a picture with like, you know." Anyways,
Who did you take a picture with?
Who did you take a picture
He
with?
took out like some known rapper
Oh,
or whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
Okay,
but
yeah,
like,
I
you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Somali TikTok and
Why do they
Somalis
hate
are
him
all
so
over.
much?
I don't know, man. They just
I had a
ran.
feeling when I saw that they were hanging out. I was like,
Yeah,
the
man.
community's not going to like
The
this
comment
one.
section was on fire. You had to take a social media break.
Really?
Yeah.
Chunks did.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
Chunks was like,
God.
I need to take a social media, but that didn't last long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know people even didn't like that.
Oh, okay. Just gonna.
It's not. That wasn't even him.
Oh, it wasn't him.
No.
Wait, so who?
Oh shoot, I said the name. My bad.
It's not him. It's not him.
I
It's
thought
not
it was him.
It wasn't him. No, no.
'cause
no.
I
You
heard-
got the name wrong.
Oh, watch the mic. Watch the mic.
Who?
Oh,
The
sorry.
mic.
What?
Oh, my bad.
It's all good.
Okay, say it off the mic.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it.
Yeah. Don't worry. Broken telephone. Just don't say another name.
And he's gonna say it.
Oh yeah. So don't tell him. We're talking off camera.
Oh yeah, tell me off camera.
Okay.
I'm literally gonna
he's
say it.
That, okay. That
so
I
you get what I'm
understand.
saying?
I get that. Makes perfect sense.
Exactly.
I'm so mad. I gotta remember to beat that out.
Exactly.
I know. Please don't include that.
Yeah, man. Before he comes after you, man.
I know,
He
he
has
does.
a hardcore fan base too, eh?
I know.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
He,
Just so
he's
you know.
literally a Toronto man.
I
Okay.
know.
Where's he?
Okay.
Where's he from? He's like from. I think.
Parkdale.
No.
No, not Parkdale. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're cutting this out.
Oh,
Got him.
But on the real
How much more information can I get out of him?
Episode's done. Okay, guys. Oh my god.
Yo, we got you. But yeah, man, like those, like stuff like that. It's like
Mm-hmm.
social media is like your people could either be with you,
Yes.
and when they're with you, they're with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But when it's time you mess up, man, they'll be the first ones there to tear you down. I think like they'll be on you.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be very careful with the things you say. You know.
Like there's a very recent example.
Mm.
Do you guys know Kai Sennett?
Yeah.
That guy?
Yeah.
So recently, like, I guess he
Streamer,
had like
big streamer.
Yeah, biggest streamer. He
Biggest-
literally
is he
won
number
he
one?
won the streamer award this year. He's number one.
Oh,
Or
wow.
he was number one at one point. But he had a New Year's party, and apparently like one of his friends was accused of RAPing a girl, PEing a girl at the party.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said yikes.
Yeah, and then he was accused of covering it up, or at least not doing anything about it.
Or not giving information. I
Yeah,
think that's
not
what it
giving
was.
information.
That's what
Exactly.
it was.
Oh.
Withholding information.
Withholding information.
Yeah.
But then, and of course, like you think, like his fans will be with him or whatever, but a lot of them actually like turned against him.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, this is like grimy, blah blah. Like,
Yeah.
no one will give you the benefit of the doubt on the internet. No one.
100%.
Yeah, you're guilty until proven innocent.
because I think it was the fact that the girl asked him like what the name of the guy is, like his full name,
and he didn't reply.
and he didn't reply. He didn't tell her. So and then she did some more digging, and he tried to act like I guess he didn't know who he was.
No. What eventually came out today? He came out with a video or a stream where basically he's like, the moment I found this out, and she sent the message, whatever. When I found this out, I went to the police. He's like, he went to the police, got some lawyers, and immediately gave them the information. And he's like, hey, open an investigation. So they opened an investigation, and that's what's current. And he couldn't say anything because he said that his lawyers advised him not to say anything.
That's fair.
Because
He's a
anything
brand.
he says,
But why
anything he
couldn't
says
he
can
just
come
say
back
that
to
to
him.
her?
Because
What?
he can be used against him. I guess.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
say I got a lawyer, I can't say anything?
No, I think she was seeking information.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
So he didn't want to give the information until he knew that
who it was
like,
exactly. I
who-
guess.
like, and he had the proper backing, like with lawyers and police involved.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, she asked him a question. Can't he just be like, I can't?
Well, that's
say.
where the tension, the point of in contention is, where they're like, why don't you just reply?
You know what this relates to?
What? Toxic masculinity? What?
No, just some men have a hard time with communication.
Why you
No,
always trying
he
to tear
was-
us down?
He was doing the right thing and making sure he's backed up before he makes
No.
any moves.
It's literally so simple. She
No.
asked him a question.
It's
and
not
said,
simple.
It's
a
not
complex
simple.
issue.
Yeah.
To say I got a lawyer, I can't talk.
No, but I don't think it got to that point at that time. I think
Oh.
she was asking him after what happened, the situation,
Yeah.
right? She was texting him, right?
Yeah, but he didn't want to say because he doesn't want to throw his friend under the bus.
Exactly.
Yeah, because she called him and like told him the whole situation.
Well, so she told him this is what
She
happened.
told him this
And
is
they
what
were
happened.
texting, and they were texting too. And he I think the way it looked like he didn't know who the guy was.
Yeah.
But then she dropped a picture, like an old pic of
Yeah.
them posing together.
So actually, I think
she's like,
before
"You do
she
know
even
this
sent
guy.
that photo,
What's his
like
name?"
even before she sent that photo, I believe that she already told him the story, and he immediately was like, "This ain't like he was like, oh shoot, like this might have actually happened." So he went to her boy, the guy that she was accusing, and asked him like, "Yo, what the hell's going on?" And then his boy was like, "I don't know what you're talking about. Like, this is not what's happening." And I think that's when he opened the investigation with the lawyers and police, everything. And then she sent the text saying like, "Hey, there's a picture of the guy. Can you tell me?" But at that point, he already had lawyers. They told him not to say anything until they give him the okay. But then he actually, the lawyer's like, "Okay, you can give him the name." So his lawyers gave her the name. That's how she found out who it was, or something like that. At least that's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the point of contention right now with why the internet turned on him is because he didn't reply right away.
He didn't reply,
I
yeah.
agree.
Yeah, because it looked like basically he's trying to
Cover
make sure
up.
his boy
Is good or
yeah,
whatever.
he's good.
He
Yeah,
clearly doesn't believe him though, because he went to the cops anyways.
He went to the cops because he doesn't want to be in the middle of it.
Yeah, because basically what she's trying to say is that he went. He told her to go upstairs and chill in the room, and that's
like
how
it was a setup. She
was a setup,
said it
like-
was a setup.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
he's trying to not be.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not involved. Just
Yeah.
because I told you go upstairs and chill, like I have nothing to do with this, you know?
Yeah. So that's why he can't say anything. Like he didn't want to reply because then he can be implicated for being a part of it and setting it up.
Exactly.
I get
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Still
So now
doesn't
you
make
understand why he didn't reply.
It still doesn't make it right though, but
What do you mean it doesn't make it right?
he still could have said I.
But
I've
if you
gotten-
know if you don't know what the truth is,
yeah, so I would have
and
said
you don't know, you don't immediately believe either part. Like it's not that he didn't believe either part. It's like he doesn't know what actually happened.
Yeah,
So at that point, you don't want to be implicated for anything. So you're not going to say anything. You're not going to do anything
But he
until
was
you
talking
have the
to her,
backing of a
but he was
lawyer.
also talking to her for a minute.
That's
though.
why
They had
it's
like a
messed
whole
up.
text chain.
that's why
They
it's
had like a
messed
whole
up.
text chain though.
Yeah, but apparently he just met her that night. So
Yeah.
he didn't even know her before that.
Yeah. But how did she get his number then?
Yeah,
Because,
it wasn't
because they
you.
met that night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
they met that night and then like they
Exchanged
exchanged
numbers
info
and
and then
stuff
like he talked to her like the next day or something like that.
And then
So,
she hit him up saying that. Yeah, I guess it's a sticky situation because like
Yeah.
Mhm.
on his behalf he doesn't know what the hell's going on. It's his party, so he's
Yeah.
gonna be held
yeah,
accountable.
Yeah,
Obviously, they're gonna have a thorough investigation with everything, and then it doesn't look good that he's like, "Oh, you can go upstairs," and then something happens. You know? So
Yeah.
It's like,
Isn't
How
this
do you-
what what's his name? David Dobrik got canceled for?
David
Something
Dobrik,
similar?
Who's this?
That one YouTuber.
yeah, but he actually covered it up, I think.
Oh, it
Or
actually,
like I don't think it was proven that he
What do you
covered
mean
it up. But like his boy apparently like
and did that
to
somebody
a
else?
couple girls.
Oh,
or
a couple.
I think it was a couple or maybe one girl inside of a room.
Damn, okay.
And everybody was in the house at the time.
like it was his house, like David's house, right?
And it wasn't yeah, it was his apartment that he owned, but he didn't live there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he didn't know that it went down that night, but apparently the girls
Was he
came
there?
up to him. Huh?
Was
He was there, but apparently he had left by the time that actually happened.
Okay.
But later on, I think the girls came to him and said like, "Hey, this is what happened," but I think he didn't do anything about it.
Yeah, I don't think he believed
Yeah,
them.
like he
or,
didn't believe them, or
something.
yeah, he like chose his friend over them, something like that.
Right.
It's not 100% clear what happened.
Did he end up doing that though? Was it actually he did it?
Apparently, yeah. His friend actually did it.
Wow.
Yeah, and he like cut off his friend or whatever,
Okay.
but it still doesn't fix the fact that he didn't do anything to help the girls, I guess.
Well, okay. So did the girls not go to the police or anything?
I think they did.
Maybe a lot of the times when things like this happen, it happens and they don't come out about it until like
it's really
sometimes
hard
even
to,
years later.
It's
Yeah,
a
'cause
traumatic
people are
processing it,
experience.
yeah.
It's not only that; it's because like sometimes it's shame, sometimes
Yeah.
it's like they won't believe me, so why even come out about it? Which is what usually happens. Usually when a woman comes out about something
what about
like
my
this.
family? What is my family gonna think?
Yeah. Because now even a lot of people are going to that girl for this Kai Cenat situation and like saying, "Oh, you're a liar," or like you're making thing up. You're trying to bring her down.
Yeah,
exactly. So like it's a lose a lot of times for women. So that's why a lot of them don't usually come out.
It's even with the whole Megan and Tory Lane situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, like nobody believed. Well, a lot of people didn't believe that he actually got shot until
the voice came out or whatever.
Yeah, and then they sent his ass to jail on Christmas. Damn.
That's sad.
Yeah.
It's so sad they even came out with like his menu or what he got.
Yeah, I saw that for his Christmas dinner,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Damn.
They give them Christmas dinner.
Yeah, they do.
Aw.
Oh, this was his family. It's not
What
even
did he get?
Like, I don't know, like roast chicken.
Wow.
Like that,
In jail, where do they do they just like Uber Eats it to them? Or something?
What?
I don't know.
No, they cook it in the jail. I think. Yeah,
But I think that's
okay.
special. I think everybody in jail celebrates like Christmas. I think
They actually celebrate it?
I guess so.
It's
Yeah.
What's going on in these jails?
Yeah.
They still have lives in jail.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
They got to make the day different than other days.
Yeah,
I guess,
they have jobs. A lot of them, like this is a bad thing, but a lot of like companies outsource their work to jails
Okay, that
and make them work for like a cent to the dollar, or like a
what
cent
kind of
per
jobs
hour,
do
or
they
$1 per
outsource?
hour, something like that.
What jobs do they outsource?
Like the
Labor
classic ones
jobs.
you usually see are like license plates, or like manufacturing jobs where they have to make like a certain piece that connects to like a machine, and they have to make thousands of them, right? So and it needs like someone's hand to in some part of the process. Usually they'll put that in jail, and like they'll work there. Yeah,
That I've heard of, like
Damn, I
jail
didn't
labor,
know that.
and they'll just like
yeah.
really under. Yeah,
That's why it's so lucrative. Like a lot of judges are actually paid money to put more people in jail because a lot of jails are privatized in America, right?
Yeah.
So they make their money by having more criminals or prisoners. And they also make money on the back end of that because they outsource their work to like other private companies. So like they use the prisoners to work as cheap labor for other companies.
That's messed up.
Like they make shirts, clothing, anything in manufacturing wise, they'll make it and they'll make prisoners do it because they know they can get it for cheap.
That's how they have phones and stuff in jail.
Yo, what's up with that? Yo, I see.
They're not supposed to have
jail
that.
TikTok?
TikTok, yeah.
It's so cool.
They're doing the dances. These guys are going viral.
They're not supposed to have that, but
They're in the hallways.
They're in the
jail.
hallways. It's not anything hidden.
Yeah.
well, like certain jails, like they just turn a cheek. A lot of them are paid off. A lot of the workers are paid off. They don't even care. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Scratch my back, I scratch yours type of situation.
Exactly. How do you think they get some of the drugs in there?
But that's actually you know what's pretty smart though. Like you build a fan base while you're in there. You've been in there for like 3-4 years, whatever.
Yeah.
You come back, you have a platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually a lot of those
with.
videos you're seeing are from like low what do they call it again? Not maximum level, but like low
Low
security or something
security.
like that.
Yeah.
Hold up. So you're saying they got Wi-Fi in jail?
Yeah, I guess
no,
so.
not Wi-Fi. They're using like data connection.
You think it's data?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
They're using like SIM cards and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't got Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like
I think they have like computer labs in there,
Yeah.
but like those are usually like connected by Ethernet and all that.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty smart. You build a platform
you guys
there.
want to visit a
come out.
jail just to see what the vibes are like?
What?
Just to see.
Should we do a
I think
vlog?
it's like a worldly experience.
It's a vlog.
Let's do it, guys.
Nah,
A day in the life of a
An
inmate.
prisoner?
An inmate. Of an
get
inmate.
yourself on like Scared Straight or something, and you'll get
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Get up!
experience.
Get up! Look, I'm gone, guys. I don't want to do this anymore. I was trying to sleep in today. It's 11 a.m. What are you guys doing? I'm trying to sleep.
I think it's like something we should do. It's something different.
I'm passing on that.
Really?
Yeah.
I know you're
Oh,
capping.
I thought I was like dead serious.
You would want to go to jail?
I just want to see what it's
I'm
like.
good. I like outside. Outside's great.
No, like as a visitor.
we got
like,
to see like a courthouse jail at one point,
that's not
and
the
like
real thing.
court. Stuff.
I went. Yeah, I remember. I
proceeding.
did.
Remember
one
you had to do that for school
law,
too, right?
Like a law class.
Yeah, I went to a law
yeah.
class too, and I did that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Oh,
as far as I'm going.
You
I
don't
like
want
my
to see
freedom.
like a jail cell?
No, thank you.
Mm-mm.
But why? Is it because you're black men?
No, it's not that. It's it's like I look at it. I'm like, man, outside looks really good.
No, I know, but like
Exactly.
sometimes I
And
feel
there's
like
always
when you,
Google Images.
And why would you want to be around that energy?
Yeah.
No, it's
or
just
TikTok.
I feel like when you
And what do you think they're gonna show you when you get to the jail?
Like-
They're not gonna take you to the cells.
like a tour.
What through
They
the
probably
cells?
do have prison tours. 100%.
Nah,
They do.
They probably do. Yeah.
I feel like they. Yeah, they do.
they don't
do.
let
They
you
have-
pass
What's that
visiting
one
area.
No. There's this one jail in New York where they do tours.
Okay, no. That's like old jails that are not used anymore.
What? Really?
Yeah.
They don't just let anybody into jail.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why
if you
would
have
they?
security guards with you,
They're not gonna let anyone in jail, Sara. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's probably like a huge liability or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What
You
are
know
they
they
gonna do
throw
at
like
prison?
feces at people, and they like, yeah, they throw feces, they throw drugs and urine, their toilet water, they'll pee on you, everything.
Ew.
Yeah.
Why do you think
Alright.
jail's like a
Not a fun place.
They
to
ro-
live.
resort?
Hello, they make it look.
Why
so
do you want
nice
to go
on-
so badly? What's wrong with this girl?
She's been watching too much Orange Is the New Black.
No,
That's
she
why.
needs a new hobby. She needs a new hobby. That's what it is. She's bored.
Listen, the way that they
How are you gonna spend your
romanticize-
Saturday? Think about going to check out a jail. Just do a tour. You know.
You haven't heard of people who volunteer at jails?
I'm good.
They
Why-
volunteer-
Volunteer for what?
Like they like do like courses.
I feel like that's like a wake up call for like like a bad kid in the family. You'd be like, hey, you're gonna do volunteer work today. Yeah, you can see how it is.
Wait, have you not heard about like when you have like pen pals, like inmate pen pals?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Heard of that?
Yeah.
People that fall in love with
It was
inmates.
like
Yeah, that's common though.
that's which is wild.
Nobody's
weird
gonna
thing-
give you as much time as a man in jail.
But the weird thing,
That's for sure. 100%.
the weird thing is when they have like a man who's in jail for life and they
Yeah.
still have a wife, like, or someone that they get married to while they're in jail.
That's
How does that work though?
Huh?
Like how like the visitation?
Yeah,
and,
they'll
like,
probably visit them. They have
the
like,
anniversaries. How does that work?
I think they probably have like overnight visits. Like if
no,
you
they don't
earned
have
it.
overnight
Just-
visits.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
isn't that a real thing or is
maybe yeah, maybe
Overnight.
in like low security
I don't know if
places.
it's overnight, but they give them like private rooms.
Oh.
that? Yeah, I've seen it. I thought that was just on TV. So it's a real thing.
Like conjugal visits.
Okay,
visits.
see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You see, what man? If like your woman, not even your wife yet, she's just your girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say she gets convicted for murder and now she's in jail for life.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you
You'd
know.
leave her?
You
I
get
never
a
said I'll leave her, but
Oh,
we
oh.
have 3 slots open.
exactly.
So but you wouldn't wife her up at that point, right?
What do you mean? No, you said your wife.
No,
She's
no,
in jail.
if she's your girlfriend at this point.
This girl said a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Okay, but if she's your wife, you would just be like,
I have to hold it down.
I'll stay married to you.
I have
But
to hold it down. I have to hold it down. I
But
have
it
to hold it
depends
down.
on what they did. Murder.
Oh yeah. It depends on what they did. Yeah, like for you to be in life,
yeah.
a life in jail, then I'm
But
sorry.
You could
like
visit.
no, but if you went to jail for life, you did something crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't need to be with
You
a
made
person
a
like that.
mistake. You made mistakes happen.
Okay, well, but it's like involuntary manslaughter. Like if you were driving your car and
Yeah,
then you
someone
hit
just-
somebody, and then now you have to go to
Are
go
you
to jail.
are you in jail for life? If it's
No, not life, but like
like 20 years.
probably like a good 10. You probably eat a good 10.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys would stick by your woman.
Of course, if it was by
Oh,
accident,
yeah,
she says
yeah,
I hit a person.
Yeah.
while driving. What am I supposed to tell them?
Yeah.
Obviously, come on now.
I respect that guy.
Why would you leave your man if you did that? 10 years? Because you guys don't have the same options. It's not like you could just go out and like
I
marry
know.
another man.
I know.
You have to get rid of this one first.
Infidelity exists. I'm not saying I would do it,
Yeah,
but it happens.
it happens, right?
It should happen.
I'm so glad you guys kept on the same one. I was like not paying attention for 2 minutes. I was like, are these cameras about to die on us?
No, we're good.
Okay.
We're good. But yeah, like me, I have to hold it down.
I respect that.
10 years not that long if you think about it.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it is, but like
Say you're 20
yeah,
Yeah.
and your wife is gone until you're 30. Who you are at 20 and who you are at 30 are two different people.
Yeah,
But like also like those are like very formative years. But between like 40 and 50 to 60, like
yeah.
not much
And
is
plus,
changing.
that space. The heart grows fonder.
That's true.
Mhm.
That's
know?
true. It's a long distance marriage.
Yeah, 100%.
Mhm.
Can't wait to see you, babe. T-7 years and
What if she starts drawing you like these like really nice pictures? Because that's what jail people do.
what do you mean?
They're like really good artists. A lot of them.
Really?
Why do you call them
Yeah.
jail
Makes
people? They're
sense.
prisoners.
Why did you? They're said jail people.
Why'd you have to call me out?
Yo, somebody was gonna call you out anyways. Jail people.
She
What are you
kept
trying to
saying
say?
it. I was like, why? did you say jail?
Whatever. Inmates.
prisoners.
Inmates,
Yeah,
yeah.
prisoners. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
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 They're really good artists.
Oh,
Like,
yeah?
really, really good. Like they have realistic pictures.
Well, not all of
Okay.
them.
Okay, some of them. Or they're artistic and creative in some way.
I mean, they got a lot of time to learn.
Yeah,
new skills, so it
exactly.
makes sense.
But I feel like it's just the same amount as people outside too. I don't know if it's like more
They just
artists.
have a lot of time on their hands, so why not draw
Yeah.
very realistic?
You know,
Yeah.
they find different hobbies.
So wait, what was the point you were trying to make? Like they'll send you pictures or something like that?
No, I'm saying I don't even remember what I was trying to say. What was I trying to say?
You're talking about how like if you're.
Oh,
if
you're like it's a long distance. So I'm like, yeah. And then imagine like the girl sending you, like she's drawing you pictures now.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what guys do. A lot of guys like when they write those letters to their wife or whatever. Yeah, it's like it involves like a picture.
Yeah.
It's like really cool looking, and they showed. I
feel like there's gonna be like a lot of. I don't know if it's healthy to be in a relationship when you're in jail though.
But it gives
you
a lot
of insecurity though.
It gives you hope.
Like, what are you doing with all your time? I know what I'm doing with my time. I'm here. I'm in the cell.
Well, that's why you have the visits, regular visits to like.
Nah, visits are expensive too.
Are they?
You have to pay?
You have to pay for that?
Well, no. I mean, like, depends on where the jail is, right?
Oh, you mean like driving?
Or where
gas?
the prison is? Yeah, like that's
I
why.
mean,
That's why
you
there's
don't
a lot of
visit the person that often. I mean, like, the least you could do is cough up some money for gas.
No, but like we lived in a
Damn, it's your wife, man.
Yeah, come on, bro.
we have privilege. We have the privilege of having expendable income or whatever they call that. Right?
Yeah.
But there are people who are usually people who find themselves in jail or in prison are from low income neighborhoods.
That's a stereotype, actually. So
what?
That's a stereotype.
There's a lot of rich people in those jails too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but a majority of them are people, wrongly convicted people who are
true facts.
from low income neighborhoods.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you can't afford real lawyers. A lot of people do time because they have state.
Yeah, they just have to cop a plea.
Like,
That's all it is. They don't have nobody to represent them properly.
Can I just say though?
Yeah.
There's this one guy that I follow on TikTok who was a prisoner, and now he's like in the real world, and he's like a influencer, like TikTok creator. He basically his whole channel is like what I've learned from jail, and like all of the matters.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, like maybe everyone should go to
Didn't
jail.
His wife recently divorce him?
God forbid. I'm good.
No, but like he was just so disciplined, and I don't think he has a wife. I'm pretty sure he's single because
he's like a white dude, right?
No, he's a black guy.
Oh, okay. Different guy.
Yeah, and he like opened up a food truck.
How many years did he spend in jail?
I don't remember. Maybe like 5.
That's not bad. 5 years.
But he like
even 10 days for me be bad.
Bro,
Okay?
5. Yeah, you're right,
years.
bro. 5 years is huge. Imagine the difference. 5
Why are you
years.
trying to downplay
What was
5
happening
years?
5 years ago?
I feel like COVID kind of messed up.
We had
everything.
people were still using Blackberries 5 years ago.
Nah,
2017?
Nah.
2018.
People had Blackberries, no?
2017 people were not using Blackberries. I feel like Blackberries, maybe that was when Blackberry was coming out with like their like touchscreen ones that still had like the buttons on it, but nobody was buying it.
Okay.
Yeah.
2017, 2018.
What
Those
was
were the
going
good
on?
years.
What was going on in 2017 though?
Good years.
What's going on in 2017?
2017 was
That was like, is that you're reading this too late? No, it's 2016, right?
Oh, 2016?
How are we gauging this? Drake albums?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What album came out? How are we gauging this? Yo.
All
you're
I
from
could think in
Toronto,
my
right?
head was Summer 16. I was
Yeah,
like,
right. Yeah, Summer 16. You're right.
But summer 18 was good too.
What was that? Scorpion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that
Oh, yeah.
Scorpion?
Kiki.
Yeah,
you remember that?
Yeah. Shiggy. The whole dance.
Yeah.
You're right. Shiggy.
I remember we went to DC that year.
That was
Yes.
like on repeat.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the last time we went on a road trip too. But I had a guy with me that time. I had Ellie with me, so
Yeah,
we're
you
good.
did.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
That was a good trip too.
That was a good trip.
Literally,
Is
that song was on replay, bro.
Yeah.
tell you.
That one and then like on the polar opposite was the really depressing song.
Which
Which
one?
one?
I still see your shadows in my room.
Oh, okay. That's
I don't know.
no. Juice World.
Oh, Juice World. Yeah.
I still see your shadows in my room.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh my
remember
God.
words.
Yeah, a lot's changed. 5 years?
I know.
A lot of. Damn. Are you really the same person 5 years later? No.
We were 25, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we were 25. I was 25.
What a time to be
We're really
alive.
showing our age right now.
I know.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry, I'm getting really nervous about these cameras, guys.
You want me
Why?
to double check?
Huh? No, because this one has a limit on it
Okay.
Oh,
of like, I think
an hour and a half?
An hour and a half. So
We're at an hour and 45. Maybe we should end it here.
yeah, you know what? We'll continue the conversation after this.
Yeah. When we get some food. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you again for listening to us.
You guys, we
I'm
love
sorry,
you so
okay,
much.
for the people listening. I'm sorry I had to end it like this.
Right?
Don't forget to follow Khalid, follow Huddle Talk TV, follow Cousin Connection Podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you guys like
Our
him on
episode
our
will
channel-
come out soon.
It
Yeah,
will.
you see,
Okay.
you see
From
like
Huddle Talk
right now,
TV.
I'm just like in the midst of, trying to become the third member. on
Oh
this,
yeah.
know.
Yeah,
If you guys,
basically.
if
I'm gonna
you
trial
guys
you.
Take
like
over. Huddle Talk
Khalid on our
Takeover.
channel,
Yeah.
give us a thumbs up. Let us know, and we'll just force him to come back.
Yes, absolutely. I don't mind. I'm down for it.
Yeah, but
All right. We'll see you guys.
wait, we didn't say follow us on. Do we say subscribe to us on YouTube? Oh, did you? Oh, my bad. Sometimes I forget to listen, Sara. I'm sorry.
Every single week.
You have to have a dedicated person for the introduction and
We
the
do.
exit.
I know. Okay,
But
okay.
I'll say something, and then he'll say the exact same thing right after.
I literally had to edit out like last week because I
You should've
said
kept
the
it in.
exact same thing right after her. Okay, just end it.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Subscribe to our channel, guys.
Put us out of our misery.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, bye.
Bye, guys.
Later, guys.